what's going on, everybody? It's DJ. Welcome to the Stone Valley Supercut of episodes 21 through 30. This is a collection of the final 10 episodes in the series, making it easy to watch one video without having to select the next episode one after another. We're going to be going from where we left off in the second series and end up with a harvest bigger than I've ever done in Farming Simulator 22 before. Bigger than the season 2 finale. So sit back, relax, and enjoy episodes 21 through 30 of Stone Valley. Welcome back to Fake Farmer Tries to Be a Real Farmer as a New Farmer on Stone Valley Farmer. How you guys doing today? Today we are going to be selling some mowers that we got the last season. I got the wrong mowers because there's something new out now. Well, when I say new, it's not exactly new. It's not even out yet. But we're going to use it anyway. This is the Swather Pack. Oh, yeah. We're going to run this. We're running Michelin tires on pretty much everything right now anyway, so I think those will work just fine. And I think I'm going to go with this header right here. I love the look of this. Plus, I can make this go super fast, so whatever. Now, the only thing left to do is try and get rid of these Kubota mowers. Now, I have been going back and forth about, do I get rid of these? Do I not? And the answer is yes, I get rid of them. And so now we get to drive something brand new. Oh, I'm real excited about this. So we've got a mowing job to do today, and we're gonna be placing down some new silos. I have not modified a silo for myself since all of this came out, but I decided to make a modified version of this silo right here. Mainly because I can't find the one that Trucker Matsy sent me. I'm also not quite sure if I can even get over to field 6 to mow it because, well, this header is a little bit large. I think I might be able to squeeze through here. Yeah, but just barely. Now, there's a reason that I went with this instead of like the actual mower version that comes with this pack. I decided that I would much rather have a large mower than I would rather have something that would turn grass into hay. Because I can turn this into hay later with nefarious means. But I think this will work. So let's get her all lined up right here. We'll turn it on, drop it down, and it is going to drop a very, very nice grass swath straight down the middle for us. I do have fast farming turned on, but I gotta be careful because this drives exactly like you would expect it to. Well, not very fun if you're going way too fast. So I gotta make sure I'm turning stuff on and off when I'm supposed to be. One of the other reasons that I went with this is because I can hire a worker with this. If you're running this on a field that does straw, it ain't gonna work. However, if you do it on a grass field, you can hire it on a worker and it will go 18, 19 miles an hour if you fast farm it. How cool is that? One thing I will do with the worker is fire him long before he actually gets down to the very end so that I can take over and actually do this myself. Another thing, the header doesn't raise and lower on its own, at least not yet. However, because it's a mower, I'm not sure I would expect it to. Mowers don't raise and lower on their own in the game. And so this one, no, I don't think it's much different. Overall, I'm going to run 2 headlands all the way around this field, and then we will hire it on a worker and let that worker do the rest for us, because we got other jobs to do today. Another thing with this, because it's a grass field and I'm mowing grass, you got to kind of be careful about your overlap on the side of the field, because it might just start mowing everything. And you might want that, or you might not. I don't want that. Yeah, before we do that though, I found a little sheep. I got $1,000 down at the very bottom, and we land on our longest run right here. I tell you what, the worker has done a really, really good job sitting there going, woo, right on the end. We'll go ahead and hire this worker up right here, and now I think we're done. Also, I think there's a little piece of candy around here somewhere. Found it. I think it's right there. There it is. You go ahead and do your thing. I'm gonna get an extra $1,000 right here on a little baby cow. And I think now it's time to go build some extra areas. So over here on the cattle farm, we've got a couple areas that I need to build up because we need to put down a new silo to hold different things that we need. Now, this extra silo can hold, well, literally everything. I built it. It's pretty cool. It's this guy right here, and it holds 10 million liters of everything. Liquids, solids, it'll do bales. It's pretty sweet. The issue is, where do we put put it. Now, there's a couple different ways and a couple different places we could put it. I'm kind of thinking about right here, mainly because we're right over here, close to the cattle pasture. There's a little kind of chiconk right here in the fence anyway, which lends itself to this. Plus, I can put a couple trees beside it, and then we can build up the area all the way around through here and maybe connect to this road. And one of the things that's going to help us with that is deleting some of these fences. So I'm going to go ahead and go through and delete all of the fencing that's going through right here. That way I'm not running into anything. Next up, we'll place down my silo. We'll get it about right over here. That will work. Oh, there's one other thing I want to do. I got to turn on the help window, man. With the help window, I need to turn on like free build, and there's only one way to do that, and I don't know how to do that normally. So there we go. We've got it. Turn on free. Boom. Place it down. That way nothing, oh, where it is, there it is. That way nothing changes and the ground doesn't change as well. It doesn't deform, it doesn't paint on anything, it just is what it is. And I think that is pretty good. Now, of course, the ground that we've got around it as well isn't going to work very well, so I'm going to go through here and just kind of find something that works. Yeah, this works just fine. And I'm just going to paint in kind of around it so it looks like there's an area where we want to, well, drive up to. And we'll also just completely get rid of this. We did have some pretty big silos over here at one point, but we don't have those anymore. There might be a couple other things that we could do over here as well. I did think about putting in a shed of some sorts, but I'm not exactly sure which shed I want to put in because we do have a lot of these sheds that match up with what we've got. Actually, you know what? This one wouldn't be bad. Crap, I accidentally put one down. Sell that off. Oh, no. Well, I guess we can paint over this, huh? Let's find our grass texture. There we go. Yay. Actually, you know what? I might just do this entire area in grass, and we'll just paint it in and make, like, some trees, because this area is already pretty wide open. We've got buildings everywhere. I don't know why I'm using the small brush. Here we go. We've already got areas that are here around. We could just make this a little area where you have to turn around. Yeah, like, boop. That's plenty. Now that the grass is in, this is a very, very bush-heavy area, I've noticed. So we'll just kind of fill that up with bushes. Yeah. And lastly, we'll put some trees around. I don't want to go too overboard with trees, but, well, you guys know me, so we're going to go overboard with trees. Also, I'm trying not to spend too much money. Goodness gracious. You can spend a whole lot of money. That was a $4,000 tree. That's stupid, dude. There we go. You know what? It may not be the best thing in the world, but it ain't bad, and my FPS isn't taking a hit, so that's nice as well. What if we should do a little bit extra fencing around here too? I know we've got this fence right here, but I gotta find it in the game. I think I found it. I think it's this one right here. So let's go around. Let's see if we could find where the other fence stops and see if we can add to it. Oh, that's not the right fence. This, I think, is the right fence. Here, click it. Yeah, just like so. We'll bring it around, kind of, I don't know, like right here. And then try to hit this in a way where the cows don't actually walk through it. That might be a dangerous thing. All right, and last, I think we need just a little bit extra here. I know that this grass is here and it looks really good. And Lancey Boy did such a good job with this, but yeah. All right, so now we've got all of the fencing around. I did stop it right here just to kind of, make it look good. Through here, you go in, do what you need to do with the silo, and then you've got a nice little place to turn around. What do you think? Did I do a good job, or did I just do what I normally do and make it not a good job? Hey, speaking of good job, check this out. This guy's doing a great job, but we do need to pick all this up eventually because it's just going to sit here otherwise. There's a couple ways that we could do this, but honestly, I think I'm just going to do it the easiest way. We do have Vermeer stuff out right now, which we could utilize, but I think I'm just gonna go with the easy way to pick this up right now anyway. Man, and it looks so good too. The workers done such a great job actually making this look nice, but I'm gonna come through and completely ruin it. So let's just do that. We'll flip it open, we'll turn it on, and we'll start to pick this grass up. Hopefully we get a lot. I would say it's doing pretty good. Less than halfway through the first headland and we're already at 70,000 liters. Yeah, we're gonna do okay. And I could just barely get 3 runs of this. Oh, that is like the level of extreme confident that I could get it, but I got it. And we're done. What did we get? 710,000 liters of grass in here, which is very, very good. We're going to take this over to the silo, and eventually this will be turned into hay or silage, depending on what we need to use it for. For now, we're just going to leave it as grass. Did I give myself enough room here? Did I? Oh boy. Maybe. There we go. We'll go ahead and dump that out. Perfect. And we'll go and double check this as well, just to see exactly what we've got. So this is all the things that we can put in this trailer. We'll try and dump out real quick and see how it goes. Yeah, dumps it pretty quickly, which is good because that's what we need. So the work's not done yet though. We still need to take this field right here. We need to get some fertilizer put down on it, at least for right now. I think it's already got one level of fertilizer. Yeah, that's a great thing about grass fields. When you mow it, it basically fertilizes it. I don't know how that works, but it works. I'm also not really sure where I'm gonna put this thing. So I think I'm just gonna park it like, I don't know, right here? Yeah, seems like the perfect place to put it. So now we get to use our old case. This bad boy right here. I do love the International. Eventually, we're gonna have to replace this. It's a beautiful tractor, and I do love it, but we're gonna have to replace this thing eventually. It's just not working exactly the way that I want it to. We said we would. I don't know. Maybe we will. Who knows? Do a little top off real quick just to make sure we got an. Ooh, $1,600. That's expensive. So this is another one of those really, really easy, quick things right here. I'm gonna start up here. Our longest straight side is right here, meaning that I could hire a worker, let him do his thing. I'm only gonna run one headland around this whole thing. So this, actually, man, it just keeps going, doesn't it? I forgot how big this thing was. There we go. Turn on the sprayer and start spraying. We'll also drop this thing down a little bit as well. Ooh, 7 miles per hour? Nah, fam, we want to go a little bit better than that. Also, I know some people have mentioned doing using slurry for this. I am kind of on the fence about that. I've never used slurry in Farming Simulator 22 at least. And I know it's been out for like 10 months at this point. Still haven't done it. Maybe I should. Maybe this map is the perfect spot for doing something like that. Or maybe precision farming as well. I haven't really messed with that much either. And in Farm Sim 19, I loved precision farming. I don't know. You let me know. Do you want to add precision farming to this map, or should we just leave it as is and maybe use precision farming on the next series? We will be going through 30 episodes on here, just so you guys know. Oh yeah, by the way, hire a worker now. Sweet. I will be going through 30 episodes on here, and then we'll be moving on. However, I think I know what we're going to do for the next series, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Why you all up in here right now when you could be over there laying on the ground just like that? Get out of here. Welcome back to Stone Valley, everybody. Today we're going to be replacing the silo on this farm. Now, the issue is there's something up in there, and we gonna get it out. I was actually bringing some grass over here for the for the sheep, but there's 43,000 liters of wheat over here. Where did this come from? There we go. We has this. All right, we'll go and bring that over there, let him do his thing. And then now I need to figure out how I'm gonna get my new silo over here, or if I even want to get rid of. Ooh, 92 grand, yes please. You know, I'm actually not even sure that I want to put an extra silo down. Usually we don't even use it. So I don't know if maybe just for now, we just leave it. Just open? You want to do that? There was also the other option of using the silo that I put in for the last video. I don't know if you guys have seen that yet or not, but if you haven't, definitely check it out. Actually, you know what? Oh, it's free. I could definitely get it down right onto the ground. You know what? Why not? You can't even tell it's different. So there's one thing that I've been wanting to do since I started this, and it's run this car off the road. Get out. Oh, no. Oh. Did he just What just happened? Yeah, I don't know what that was, but I'm not doing that again. We're going to take this over here to the Sell Anything station way down at our workshop at the bottom. And then we're going to come back, and I think if we've got enough money, which I think we will, I'm going to buy field number 4. And there's a reason for this, because it is close by over here. It is, oh, that's a cow, watch out. it's close by over here. I mean, it's literally this field right here. And I want to make this a big grass field. It's really close to us, and I think it would be just a nice addition. I also want to buy this field up here as well. This one, field number 5. I want to buy it too and turn it into a grass field. But I don't know when or how or if anything. What I do know is that we're going to make a decent amount of money off this, which means we might be able to buy field 4 right now. So we made 93 grand off of all of that. I don't know why I was holding on to it, but I guess I'm glad that I was, because this cost $754,000. We have a total of $840. Yeah, buy it. Yeah, what's in here? Soybeans. Wait, is it? Yeah. Hey-oh. All right. So we might be able to get a little extra harvest in as well. Speaking of harvest, we did harvest some of the grass that's in here and turned it into other things. For example, I did turn quite a bit of things into TMR. So we have about 500 and whatever it is, 1,000 liters of TMR. We're gonna fill this up with grass because we're gonna take it to the other silo with little baby sheepies. And while we're at it, we're gonna hook up to the other grass that I brought over here that I totally didn't forget about until just now. I guess another question would be, do they need grass right now? Water's good. Food, they get 590 whatever thousand liters of grass. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, they don't need it. You could probably use it, but they don't need it yet. So for now, we will go ahead and dump all of this into this silo. Perfect. All right, so now that we're done with that, I think it's kind of time to fast forward a day. There's really not a lot that we need. Is this soybean straw? I think this is soybean straw. Let me show you something real quick. Take this, go to the soften, and just boop. Now it's gone. As I was saying, I think it's now time to go ahead and move forward into the next day. We're going to sell milk at midnight, so we'll get some money for that, and we'll have a couple other things as well. Clutch is over here. You know what? I don't think Clutch should have to be just here in the middle of nowhere. I think we should put him up here on top of the beehive, but that's just me. I'm not condoning this action. I just think it would be really, really funny if he was like up here. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall, Clutch. It's okay, buddy. You're good. Don't fall. There's no reason that should be a thing, but it's funny. Well, let's do it. Let's get ourselves a little bit of a nappy nap. At 9 o'clock? Yeah. 9 o'clock should do. Not bad. 34,000 liters sold milk. Man, look at the sunshine this morning. It's looking beautiful. Also, I'm pretty sure our dog is out here somewhere. I saw him a minute ago. Yeah, there's that idiot. He's out here. I go, where's he? Yeah, right there he is. Get out of the field, dude. Go home. Uh-oh, I pressed the wrong button. I don't even know what to... Go home. Get out of my soybean field. Go, go, go. Couple things to check on this morning before we get started. Number one, man, the lighting looks so good today. Double check here, 15,000 liters of wool. That's not bad. Not sure it's a scarecrow as much as a scare clutch. We've got 7,000 liters right here of honey. That's not bad. However, the bees aren't flying this morning. Might be a little bit too early for them. Over on the cow farm, things seem to be a little bit the same. Cows are a little bit lethargic this morning. We do have some slurry, which is kind of nice. I just don't know how much. And manure, we should have... Oh, hang on. Slurry, 124,000 liters. And then we've got a total of 95,000 liters of manure. Not bad here either. But one of the great things is we have not one, not two, but now 3 fields that are ready to be harvested. And I think we should at least get started with it this morning. So we've got the Lizard 450 right here, the twin screw. I did modify this ever so slightly. However, I've sold the header that we had. We got a different one now. And right here it is, right off to our left. This is the smaller version, the 245. So I think this is a 13.5 meter, something like that. It's also kind of in here, and I'm gonna have to pick it up and put it off to the side of the field. Where's the field? There's the field, found it. We're good, we're good. I didn't freak out, you freaked out. Don't freak out. So the great thing is, this thing is extremely maneuverable. The bad thing is, sometimes it's not the easiest to get around. Here we go. We picked it up. Should we turn on straw harvest? Is almost straw harvest. No, that's not a real thing. Soybeans. What do you mean I need to fold? What am I folding? The header too? Can I please? I need to unfold the, but I already did. I don't enjoy whatever just happened right there. No, we went with the smaller header right here. That way I can actually come through and like do things that I want to do. With the header that we had, the 18 meter, it was just a little bit large. So we went with the 13.5 meter, and now I can unload on the go. I can actually like run this thing without any issues. It's kind of nice. Gotta be honest with you, it's kind of nice. Of course, when we get down to the end, we can't go as fast as we really want to, and eventually he's gonna tell me that he's done. Oh, he actually went all the way down to the end. That's kind of nice. Oh, I guess since now we've got 3 combines, we can run 3 fields. I didn't think about that till just now. Okay, and again, down at the other end, no issues at all. Starting to wonder what's going on because this is working way too well this early. All right, well, we'll go ahead and finish up our headland. We're gonna run 2 on this specific field. We will not be baling up the soybean straw, but we will be collecting it. I'm gonna collect it via the loading wagon, and then we'll just sell it like that. Always gotta love these little spots right here. Not a fan, but I understand I'm going a little bit faster than most people would generally normally go when harvesting a field. So I guess there is that as well. There we go. All right. Couple spots to hit up before we get off of this field, and I am going to take the twin screw with me. I love this combine, so I'm just going to keep using it. Yeah. There we go. Go and deposit that. And we had another little spot right here as well. I don't even know if I can hit this entire thing in one go. Well, maybe. Yeah, we can get it. No problem. We'll go ahead and drop all that soybean straw off right here. By the way, soybean straw, it's part of, like, the map. Yeah, all platforms. Soybean straw, it's a thing, and it's pretty profitable, so you should definitely check it out. One of the big things right now is I don't have anything. Quit putting straw down. Quit it. I don't actually have any trucks out yet, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of carting myself right here, but at least all I gotta do is come around here. Yep. Love that. Oh, I love that. And there it goes again, just dropping. How much is left in there? And toggle super strength off. Dude, what are you hiding in there? Now, as for the other combine harvesters, the largest one, 7150, this is gonna go on the field that we just did, field number 3. And then the smaller combine that we've got, the 2388 or 2588, I can't remember which one, it is actually gonna run on this smaller field. But we'll probably wait, I don't know, maybe till I get done with the other fields before even doing this one. I don't know why. It's just, you know, it's not gonna take that long. Plus, how many times have we harvested that field already? I mean, come on. Whatever you do, don't tell this farmer I'm driving through his field. And we're good. Hired on a worker, let him do his thing. And I almost forgot that this does not drive as well as the twin screw does. Man, that twin screw just drives great, doesn't it? All right, we'll let him do his thing. Rock and roll, get the soybean straw out. Let's set this field on fire. I've never run this field before, and I'm not sure what to expect out of this, but I do want to bring you guys along. Again, remember, I'm going to make this into a big grass field once it's all said and done. It's not going to be for crops. I want more grass fields. What we may do is actually take the field 6, the one that we're using as grass field now. We could possibly turn that into some type of crop field, but with the amount of cattle we have and the amount of money that we've been spending on grass and TMR and everything, even though it's fairly cheap, man, we could create 10 times as much for the same price. It's ridiculous. We got some field breaks right here. I think instead of trying to fight it, I'm just gonna go with it, man. We're just gonna go around them. You know, it's always exciting when you get a new field and you're like, oh, you know, harvesting it for the first time and doing this and that for the first time, but I don't know, it's just a big square field. It just kind of is what it is, I guess. I literally almost just died because of a little toy. Also, I don't know what's going on here, but it's just not harvesting, like, at all. I'm actually going to go in here and landscape this entire thing. I tell you, sometimes you just get in areas where it doesn't want to do, and you just need to come in here and do your field, man. This is just way too high on one side, And so we're going to have to bring the entire road and the entire bit right here, everything up to the level in order just to get it evened out right. And I may go through this entire field and do this. And you can do this if you want to. Some people like having fields that are a little bit more bumpy and things like that. I prefer nice, smooth, flat-ish fields that are easy to harvest. That's what I prefer. All right, I tried my best. Watch it still not be good enough, though. Well, I don't know. It's working now for the most part. I'm still worried that we're going to hit a couple spots, but I did try and smooth it out at least as much as I could. All right. That's enough complaining for now. Let's finish this headland. We'll find a worker. We'll hire it on it, and we'll keep moving. Done. All right. Headlands are finished here. Field 3 is doing good. I went ahead and emptied this guy out again. So now, as far as soybeans go, I've harvested 79,000 liters just with this harvester today. This bad boy is doing pretty good as well. He's at 46%, 46,000 liters in there. But we have one other combine harvester around here somewhere. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so loud. The 2588 V2, baby. God, this thing takes forever to start up. We're going to harvest the other field with this. I think it'll probably knock it out quickly-ish, enough-ish. I don't know, man. Let's just go and get this bad boy unfolded. And unfortunately, unlike the others, we got to run 3 headlands with this one. Not too bad. It's still not a bad thing, but we're still going to have to do it. Please tell me the straw's on. Okay, thank goodness. We're going to have to run this top, like, back and forth 3 times. And then we'll run down to the bottom. We'll go back and forth 3 times there. And then I'll just hire a worker up the side. And we'll be good to go. Nice and simple. And you're probably wondering how in the world I'm going to manage all of this soybean straw, because there is a bunch of it. Well, it's pretty simple. You just have to tune into the next episode and find out. Man, it's so quiet in the barn today. It's almost like there's nothing to do, with one exception. I've literally got to pick all this straw up, and all that straw too. Oh, I forgot about this. Well, there's only one thing that's going to work with that, and that's going to be this bad boy right meow, the Case Magnum 400, and of course we're going to use that. Why wouldn't I? Yeah, this makes life nice, quick, easy, and fast. I don't remember, did we take out a loan? No, we did not take out any loan, which is nice, but we've got a whole lot more to sell. Man, oh man, oh man, look at this. 307,000 liters of soybeans. At this price, are you kidding me? $6,500 per 1,000 liters? That's 6,500 times 300. It's gonna be a lot. Not to mention all the straw I'm about to pick up off of the ground, but I'm not gonna make you guys sit through that because that's gonna be boring. Just like that cow right there that decided to lay down. You feel this, don't you? Yeah, this is gonna suck. I've also had a little change of heart as far as what we're gonna do with our fields as well. I'm going to convert field 2 right here into a grass field. So basically, field 2 and field 6, these are going to be grass fields. And these fields over here, 3 and 4, are going to be crop fields because these are much larger. We're only going to get 2 harvests out of these per year. However, we can get 3 mowings done per year. So I think with the 2, that's a better option. Also, I would love field 10. I wonder if we can buy it after this. 1.8 mil? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be getting 1.7 mil at the end of all this. Although, crazier things have happened. After one headland, we're sitting right about 400,000 liters of soybean straw. And at the end of the first field, it looks like we're so close to 1 million liters, but not quite. 919,000. Wonder where we'll be at the end of the second field. Nearing the end of field number 2, and we've picked up, I think this is like twice as much. Yeah, we just hit 2 million liters right there. So more than twice as much off this field as we did the first field. And we got one more to go. And just like that, we are done. We got it all picked up. Yeah. So what are we at? $2.5 million for the soybean straw. Now, let's go sell it. Should be located down here near the bottom. And it looks like North Valley Bills. Tag that place. Yeah. Oh no! I haven't been up here since like, I don't know, the beginning of the series, so I totally forgot that all of that was like that. Oh man. All right. So this is going to be a pretty good payday at the end of the day. Can we get through? Nope. I ain't even, yo, visually I got plenty of room. Let DJ through. Oh, I am stuck. Come on, let's go. I know a way around this, but I'm gonna have to turn into Superman real quick, or Hulk, or whatever. I don't know. There we go. Works every time. All right, let's get it dumped out. We got $88,000 before and $455,000 after. Man, 366 grand for all of that. That's free money. Now, just to save time and energy, let's go ahead and use the same setup for dumping out the soybeans, because there's a whole bunch of soybeans, I think, in here somewhere. There's got to be at least one. I may have forgot to modify this trailer to hold bulk crop, so we're gonna have to do something else. All right, so we get to get the Mac out. Also, you probably noticed everything's clean now. I decided to clean everything. Also, this kind of is half in, half out of that building, so we're just gonna ignore that that's a thing and move. Did I just say move? Move on. Yeah, let's just ignore what's going on right now. All right, so we are all filled up, ready to go. I have a good amount of stuff in here. That's 200,000 liters right there. We'll spin this bad boy around and see what we can get ourselves into as far as selling goes. Fortunately for us, we're heading down to the selling point on our farm. How easy is that? Fun part's gonna be trying to get in here in first person, because I don't know. Hey, I did it. Okay, cool. All right, now is the fun part where we get to figure out how much money we gonna get. After the first bit, well, I'm happy. This is an understatement. $658,000 for the front half of this trailer, which means we've got at least 1.2 mil to go. There's another 658 right there. So we're up to $1.7 million, meaning, hang on a minute, this only 1.8, and this is 409. I might be able to buy both of the, oh, can you imagine owning both of those fields? I think I'm gonna try and do it. I might see if we can make that happen. And run, get down here before we get finished up. All right, so 7,000 liters in the back. Oh. What? I ain't caught on nothing. Man. All right, let's try this again. There we go. All right, so 7,000 liters in. Nice and easy. There we go. And then we're gonna switch this over to the front and make that happen. I'm starting to get some artifacting a little bit. It's kind of blurry. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I've been playing Farm Sim. I think this game has been open for a few hours at this point. Definitely shouldn't be doing that. And there you got it. 658,000 yet again. We'll go ahead and close up that and set it to front. Good. So we're at $2.4 million right now. That's a lot of money. Oh boy. Of course, field 10 and field 5 are both soybeans. The good thing is, at least, the growth ain't all there yet. So that's kind of nice. What we can do is we can go ahead and buy these. So there's that, and there's that. We still got a good amount of money left as well. 233 grand. That's enough to do just about whatever we want. All right, so here is what I think we're gonna do, because eventually all of these fields are gonna be kind of one thing, and I'd rather do one job all at once. So as far as doing anything with field 3 and field 4, for now, I ain't doing nothing. We're going to leave these fields and we're just going to let them sit. But this one, we got to do something here. And I'm going to start by doing something that might make you happy. It might not, depending on who you are. But I'm going to swap this tractor for the Optum. It's just, man, it's taken a while to get stuff done with this little International. I love it. It's a great tractor. I'm just not sure for me today, right now, exactly what I'm doing at this moment. This is the best option, so I'm gonna take it, and I'm just gonna kind of put it in this shed right here and leave it be. But this bad boy right here, now this will do okay. Also, I've not modified a sprayer yet. We're gonna need to, because those fields over there are massive, and we're gonna need to get work done very, very quickly. So let's get a refill real quick on liquid fertilizer. Then we'll go ahead and put some seed down for grass, and then, well, we'll put some fertilizer down again. I do prefer the medium to large size case tractors. Something about these tractors I just absolutely love. The Magnum's one of my favorite. The Optum is one of my favorite of all times. But I do like those old Magnums as well. Man, they're just so beautiful. Real quick before we move on, I think I'm gonna customize our Magnum a little bit. So right now we've got a big engine in here. We've got, was it the 400 power shift. Now the power shift's great. a lot of power, etc. But because I'm doing automatic, sometimes it gets kind of caught up a little bit. So I think we're going to drop down to a variable transmission. I don't think they offer the largest engine in a variable. No. So we're going to go with this, and I think it'll be fine. Also, one of the reasons I'm doing this, because when it backs up, it gets stuck in first gear, and I don't know why. Also, should we do black wheels on here just to kind of change it up for the rest of the series? I think they look pretty good, man. Yeah, we're going to do it. So now when we back up, nice and easy, very smooth. That's the thing we're getting at here. Very smooth reversing. I really haven't pushed this thing to its limits that much anyway, so you know what? It'll be fine. A little less horsepower. I don't think it's going to prevent us from doing anything. Really, the only thing that I can think of that'll prevent us from doing anything is not having enough fuel. So we're going to need to fill up because we're almost empty. Also, how's our other tractor doing? How you doing, bro? Hey, you killing him right now, man. Keep going. Do you think? I figured we'd use the Magnum. There's only one tractor that we need right now, and the other one is fertilizing. So we'll go with this. I think we need to fill up with a little bit of seed, though. Ain't nothing wrong with it, so we'll go ahead and open up seed pods. Oh, get close. Oh, I can't drive. I'm not a good forwards driver. I'm not the best driver in Farm Sim. Best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Forwards, though, not even close. Do me a favor, don't tell Clutch I said that. He doesn't need to hear that. And Trucker Matsy neither. Neither one of them need to know what just happened here. All right, grass in the ground. Again, we are going to do 2 grass fields, field number 2 and field number 6 right here. And then all of these areas over here, well, actually, once we get the next harvest, I'm going to go in and we're just going to plow all these little areas up. But for now, we'll leave them be. As a matter of fact, we might even take field 4 and field 3 here and field 5 and field 10 and make it one field, or just make all of this one massive, huge field. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Making it happen. This is what I'm talking about right here. Let's go. Figure while we wait on everybody, we go and go take a look at some areas that we're going to plow up. So this is one of the areas right here, just at the top of this field. These trees are going to have to go. I don't know if I'm going to delete trees or if we're going to cut these down. I'm sure we'll do one of the two. They're not really great trees for logging. I don't think any of the trees are, so we may cut quite a few of these down using the delete tool. Also, we're going to be cutting all of this out and making this a nice big old square boring field because we are. That's why. And all around as well. I'm going to speed it up a little bit so I can show you guys some more areas. Of course, all of this bit right here, there's no point to leave this open. I know here we're between 2 fields though, but I'm not going to leave this. We're going to cut this, and then we're going to make these just one big field, which is going to be nice. Of course, trees down here as well. There are maybe 1 or 2 trees here that are good for logging, but I'm not sure if we'll really get anything out of those. And then, of course, we've got these areas here, and I believe there's like 1 more maybe up here. Yeah, right here, but it's really, really small. It's annoying, but small. So we'll hit all of these areas, and we'll get all of them plowed up. Ugh, but it's not going to be right now, at least. We got to harvest this field for... Oh, I got to harvest this field like this? Oh, that's going to suck. Just about finished up with this field scene, man. I love first person, but I'm so bad at it. I would love to do a lot more first person. The depth is just absolutely atrocious. Actually, I can't fold this up yet. There's 1 more spot. Let's see if I can get this backed up. Man, it looks so weird just backing up like that. I know it's a little bit off center, a little off kilter, but we'll deal with it. Oh yeah, and I've got a mod to install that won't let me turn my head 360 degrees either. Yo, how do I get this steering wheel to come down? There's got to be a button for it, right? Negative! Nothing to get this steering wheel down. Man, looks a little funny up there. There's 1 little spot up here that was missed. We need to make sure that this is gotten because this is a grass field. We don't need holes in a grass field. We'll drop it down, turn it on. Now we've hit it. We'll get this folded up. We'll also get our fertilizer spreader running, or the sprayer rather. And then I think we might just be about done, at least for winter. We will need to do a whole lot of fast forwarding and time and stuff like that, but you know, it's not going to be too bad. Best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Come on, DJ. That's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Best backwards driver in farm sim. Get at me, bro. All right, so maybe there was more than one spot that was missed over here, so I gotta bring this over. Just lease this. This is actually a modified version, but it was modified by a modder on ModHub. I don't know, it just direct drills. That's really all I need. So we're gonna set this to grass. There we go. And we'll go ahead and drop it down. Need to unfold the tool. Man, come on, let's go. There we go. See that? That's one spot. There's another spot right here. I'm gonna try and do this one in first person. Ooh, that was frame goodbyes. That wasn't even frame drops. Those were frame goodbyes. All right, did we hit it? Well, I don't see it anymore. I think we got it. I don't think there were any other spots, but I am just gonna kind of run the outside here and we'll kind of double check. What an idiot. He just was like, you know what? I think I'm done. You know what? I'm just done. I don't even want to do anything anymore. I'm done. I'm going to be done right here. And you know what? I think I'm just going to be done right here as well. I don't think I can take much more of this in one day. Winter is upon us, and today we're going to be getting everything ready and prepared for winter. As you saw in the last episode, we've got a lot of fields now. We got field number 10 and field number 5 that we've picked up, but they're not going to be ready for a while. We've also refused to plant in field 3 or field 4 because once we get all this done, I'm going to plow all this up. We're going to kind of make a big field. Yeah. We've also got grass running in field 2 and in field number 6 now. We're going to be harvesting those in the spring. Should be ready to go by then. But that's going to be a few months away. We're in December now, and we won't be doing anything like that until March. So we need to make sure that we've got enough food for the cattle, food for our sheep. I don't actually think we have chickens, so boo chickens. I do have bees, though, and they haven't been flying as much. As you can tell, they're actually not flying at all. I think it's because it's like winter. I understand it's cold, but come on, wake up. The great thing is this new extended mod that you see down at the bottom right-hand corner tells me like how much they have out of how much possible time they have. I think food and water is probably going to be okay for the sheep overall. We'll double check their wool real quick just to see kind of how this is going. 16,000 liters in there, so not quite as much as I would like to see. As far as the honey, we've got 7,700 liters in there, although that is pretty expensive. Manure and Slurry, because we're going to be selling these. I thought about doing Slurry, but I think we're going to wait till the next series because there's really not much time left here. We got almost 100,000 liters of manure. That's probably going to double here in the next few months. And then we've got 127,000 liters of Slurry. We do have a little bit of milk. However, the milk sells automatically at midnight, so we don't have to worry about that. So I think when it comes down to it, it's probably time to go to bed. So let's go ahead and make Clutch go to sleep. Let's hit the bed. Let's see what happens in January. See you guys in the morning. Not too bad. $34,000-ish of milk. Everything is frozen. So the ground is completely frozen, dude. Oh, it looks so beautiful, doesn't it? And the dog's like, man, screw this. This is cold. I don't like this at all. Let's see. We'll go around, double check real quick, make sure everybody's all right. Sheep are still good. Plenty of water, plenty of food. They're doing great there. Actually, we've gotten more sheep now, so they've reproduced. That's nice. And we've got cows. Cows are doing great. Puberty, they're moving forward. Reproduction, we're about to get another 100 head of cattle. Milk is, well, low, but it sells automatically. Straw's still good. Slurry's good. And TMR, the amount of food they've got, that's also good. So I think we're probably good to go for another day. February, here we come. We got another $34,000 up. Oh, there's snow everywhere. Hey, look at this. I kind of want to go driving around in it just to have a little bit of fun. Yeah, milk. We've actually made 70 grand in milk for the past 2 days. That's not bad. Taking a look again, straw is still great. Food is good. We're happy with that. Everybody's moving forward, and everything's great with the sheep as well. There's really not a whole lot to complain about. What about the bees? Are these guys doing anything yet? Or are they still like, man, this sucks. This is cold. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. If I was K-Bot, I would want me to have fun. So we're going to drop it. Oh, I got a Kubota t-shirt on. Check that out. Well, hoodie, technically. It's a Kubota hoodie. Did you know there's new clothing out as well? Yo, we got like, I don't know. Well, that's not new, really. But this is. I have a Vermeer sweatshirt on. Look at that. That looks pretty good. We also have a Corona polo. I don't remember getting that, but they do look great. All right, I want to have a little bit of fun with this thing. I think we can. Oh, we need to fill up with fuel. You know what? Forget it. I ain't even going to worry about it. We're going to back this up and just see if we can have a little bit of fun. Oh, she's sliding, boys. Yeah, let's go. You know, the sidekick is fun in the snow, but I got a funny feeling that the 2020 is going to be even more fun. One thing, we do have this entire area right here that somehow didn't get snow into it. Not sure what's up with that little square right there. Maybe it's got something to do with something that I did. Who knows? All right, Mr. 2020. I know that you're not meant for this kind of driving. I'm gonna go ahead and drop that. There we go. But what I'm gonna go ahead and do is make you get used to this kind of driving, because I want to have fun in the snow, and I can't turn. I can't even turn good enough to get it to grip into the snow. It's just like, oh, you wanted to go left? I don't. No, we're not. We're not going. I'm not sure if this was the better option or not here. I'm just gonna hold it hard right over it, see what. Oh, there we go. Get out of here, birds. There you go. Yeah, this is a failure. This did not work. Let's see what happens when I slam on brakes. Not a whole lot. I don't want to be that guy, but I am getting a pretty good idea right now. I don't know if this is going to be quite the ramp that I want. Yeah, that's pretty aggressive right there. But wouldn't it be funny if we used that as a ramp? All right, can we get on top of the cup? I don't know why I'm doing this right now, but I'm having a great time. Yay! Oh, bet things, bet that. That is not what I thought was gonna happen. Well, at least there's an easy way out. Come on, let's go. I don't know if this is gonna work either, but we'll give it a try. Nope, even worse than the first time. All right, you know what? Maybe using the manure pile as a as a ramp was not the best idea. Let's just stop playing in the snow and get back to work. I think the smart thing to do in this situation would be to go ahead and park it. Let's go ahead and just park that up and maybe make our way into March and just start getting some stuff done. Yeah, there we go. Another $34,000. And as you can tell, there is no more snow. And as you could tell, I caught this halfway through. There's a lot that needs to be harvested today, including my farm. All right, so there's a few of these that I actually really want. Field 1's gonna be super easy, so we're gonna go ahead and accept that contract. And there's Field 17 as well. This is a pretty hefty price tag for a contract. So I think I'm gonna take it at least for now, and then we'll kind of go from there. There's also a potato harvesting contract, but that ain't gonna happen. So here's what we got. Field number 1, Field 17, and we've got our field to mess with here as well. I think the best thing to do to start with would be to probably utilize the contracts that need to be done first. Maybe? Yeah, maybe. Oh yeah, I forgot about this as well. Man, this dang game, release March, is gonna take me like 5 episodes. Oi! We're gonna have to get started, so let's do it. Oh, yeah! The 2588, man. This is going to be going on field number 1, I think. It's the closest to me. It's going to be one of the easiest. Definitely going with this. And because I got grass fields, I'm going to drive right over them. Yay! Yo, has anybody figured out how to delete this house yet? I can't figure it out. Let's go and get this bad boy unfolded while we're on our way, and we'll double check and make sure that the straw swath is on, and it is. So this is a whole field of wheat. Nice, simple, easy, straightforward, to the point. I'm gonna run 2 headlands around the entire field, and then we'll hire a worker and let him do his thing. So we got a bit of a problem over here. There's a lot of wheat on this field. So we're gonna have to go through the old school way of getting the crop out real quick. I'm gonna have to use this thing, which is going to, well, fill up way too quickly, but at least we're already on worker status now, so at least that's nice. All right, so I think we're good here. I'm gonna babysit him maybe to the end of the row, but yeah, this works, by the way. If anybody's curious, this works, and it works really well. All right, so at least that is for the wheat field. That's all we need to do here. Harvester number 2. This is going to be going all the way to the other side of the map. However, this one, It's gonna hopefully not take as long. I don't know, maybe I should have used the other combine on this field, but I thought it was bigger. It looked bigger. We're getting more money for the contract, so I'm hoping, maybe, just maybe, this is better for a larger field. This one's gonna be a little bit more challenging because well, there's some chakunks right there in the middle of the field. So we're gonna have to basically babysit this bad boy for a hot minute. Let's go and get everybody unfolded. I think we're gonna need to unfold the header as well. Let's kind of double check it. See, yeah, definitely need to do that. And straw swath is enabled, so we're good there. I think this is, what is this, canola? Yeah. So we're good, man. We're gonna be getting some straw swath off of here. We'll go ahead and enable fast farming as well. It's good days, man. Very good days. Remind me that I need to pay for my diesel. We were about to run out and we definitely needed some. And now is where we get into the fun part, because we've got this abandoned shed right in the middle of the field. As per usual, man, everything's just abandoned all over the map. I do love it though, I do love it. There's some pretty neat ways to get in and out of here as well. So what we'll do is try my best to hit 2 headlands around the entire field, and then we'll hit the last like straight row edge over there on the very end. Easy does it through here. Very cool though. If you guys want like a fun, neat field 17 ain't too bad. It's straight enough to where it's pretty normal and you can hire a worker on it and be done with it. But if you really don't want to, well, you could really have a good time with this. This worker is also not going to do a great job in here, and I don't even think we need 2 headlands through here, but we're going to do it anyway. So we hit that top edge up there, and then now we are here, and I am going to run headlands around, or, you know, areas around these little bits right here in the middle of the field. Normally the worker doesn't like these very much, so I'm just going to try and help the worker out by running a headland around them anyway. That way, the worker isn't a complete numbskull about it. Somebody found a piece of candy. Give me that $1,000. Let's go. Well, I haven't even done 2 headlands here, and this dude's already, oh boy. He's already almost it. Really? Goodness gracious. So this will be, I don't know, it's like 130, 140,000 liters of wheat already on this field. How? And he's missing some? That's a big chunk to miss there, bro. Whatever, he's gonna be an idiot. We'll just celebrate being an idiot with him. Go ahead and drop it down, buddy, drop it down. All right, I've set on a cruise. Hopefully this cruise control will be fine, and we can get this bad boy back to working speed again. And in case you were curious, the hitbox for this is pretty wide. All right, back to what I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted. Oh, I missed a spot. I know I always say make sure that you set your worker on the longest part of the field first, like this, for example, but you know what? I think it'll be okay if we just set him here. He's gonna do a bad job no matter what we have him do. JK, let's do it the right way. Let's do it up. Also, we're gonna have to get this guy, because look at the 65% already. It's 65,000 liters, bro. Well, this is evidently going to take a whole lot longer than I was prepared for. So what we may have to do is take a little bit of a break and then come back and finish up at another time. I thought it'd be fun to pick up right where we left off, but boom. Yeah, so a lot of this field right here is done. And almost all of this one is done as well. And I'm going to completely ignore all these little bits right here. I don't need that. I don't need all that trouble in my life. That's gonna be too much trouble. But I am gonna try and get as much of the straw off of here as possible. Oop, looks like we got a little bit over here. Still got some of these little spots over here, but I'm gonna try and do these up kinda, I don't know. I think maybe coming from the other side might be a good idea to do this. This way, you know what, I don't know what the best way to do these would be. I think I'm just gonna hire a worker and forget about it. While that guy does his thing, I'm gonna come over here and unload this guy real quick, because I might not have been paying attention while I was doing this off screen. And so we gotta fill this thing up real quick. We've actually got a bunch of stuff. Look at this, 184,000 liters of wheat and 181,000 liters of canola. That canola number is gonna go real sky high. I know I said I wasn't gonna get it, but I'm gonna come over here and get this stuff. I did at least turn the straw off, the straw swath. Yeah, there you go. I did turn that off because it would be a bit of a nightmare coming through here trying to do that. There you go. One harvest down. We got a good amount out of here as well. For some reason, I thought I saw a car. Oh, that was about to suck. I really do like driving in this grass field. It makes it so easy. We do have a little bit left here, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump that into the silo. Can I get it? Nice. It should fill up the bag and then completely dump again. So at least, well, there's that. Go ahead and pull this right in here. And I think, at least for right now, oh, crashed into it. We're done with this harvester, at least for right now. And now we're back to this one again right here. We only got 4,000 liters of canola off of that little spot right there. So, well, I guess there's that. We need to go ahead and line this up. Hopefully, no straw coming out. All right. Trying to figure out what the best way to do this is going to be. I think maybe start all the way over here from one side and then just hire him out and let him work. And that's exactly what we gonna do. Let's go and let him do his thing. There's not much else here. Up and down, be able to hit this in one pass. Field number 1 is done, but I need to find a thing. Where's a thing? This is exactly what I want. Yeah, you knew what I was gonna do. Don't even act like you didn't know what was going on here. I'm gonna go pick all that straw up and I'm gonna sell it. Actually, you know what? We could probably keep it. Just thinking about this. The soybean straw, yeah, we could sell that, but we could actually manage to save some straw and not have to buy any. That might come in handy. And here we go. I do love that this combine harvester leaves just enough where I can hit 3 straw swaths at once. Oh, makes it so nice. Yo, something just came to my attention. There's a TLX Phoenix for, not for free, but cheap in here. Yo, dude. I might have to go through and make one of these. Hang on. And here you go. This is what I'm going with right there. Oh boy, I don't know where that is. Oh, it's in the middle of a field. Whoa. Yeah, she loud, all right. Biggest problem is I don't have a semi-trailer to go along with this yet. We'll actually have to buy one. So I think for now we'll just kind of put this away. Actually, doesn't this have a hidden hitch on it? If it does, it should hook up to one of these balers if I can get in here. It should hook right up. And it does, look at that. All right, so it will hook up, which means that I'm gonna swap this truck out for the tractor and we're gonna get that field picked up quick. All right, so we're all hooked up. Did I leave this on? No, I didn't leave it on. We're good. We go pull this to the side and we're just gonna park it in the middle of the trees and then we'll hook this up. Actually makes it really, really easy. We should be able to go stupid fast with this. And that's kind of what I'm banking on right here. We'll go ahead and hook it up, make sure that the suggested speed is on, and it is. And we'll turn it on. Running some of these in-rows right here, these might be a little bit more difficult to hit than what I would like, but yeah, we are just, hang on. What was that? Is that a little toy? It was. Check that out. All right. Come on, turbo. Push it through. I forgot the agro tires were a thing. So we're just gonna, yeah. Yeah, we're just gonna hook that up. There we go. Much better. And now we are done. Yeah, so we're done with this. There's so much going on right now. I got a truck in the middle of this field. I got a truck in the middle of this field. We're doing pretty good here. We got 1.3 million liters of straw picked up so far. And man, we got so much more to pick up. It's just, there's just so much to do. So we're gonna take all of the straw from the other field as well. So as soon as I finish this field, we're gonna head over to that canola field and we're gonna pick up all that straw because it's technically the same straw as far as the game's concerned. And then we'll be taking all of the crop and getting it sold and getting that sweet old payday. FD's been picked up 3.5 million liters of straw. This thing holds, I think it's 10 million liters. And it's doing just fine. This is insane. One thing that I want to do is check this price for straw because I kind of want to sell this. I don't really want to keep it. North Valley Bell seems to be the best place. So let's head up there. One nice thing, I can get in here. I ain't got to worry about nothing. All right, so this is going to sell pretty quickly. I don't know how much money we're going to make off of this, but this is all literally free money. $541,000 of free money. I will take that. Guess I really can't complain about not having the money for a trailer anymore. It costs us $115,000 and another $3,000 to be delivered, but who cares? I've got a new karting rig now. Yeah, and this is actually gonna help out a lot with what we're about to do. Hey, got both of them semi-trucks lined up together. Unfortunately, this one's gonna have to move. I do love this truck though. Man, that's such a cool truck. I'm just gonna like put it out here though, because I don't really know what to do with this truck right now. So right there it goes. But this one, yeah, this one's a little bit different. The first stop is going to be, I don't know, wheat or canola, whichever one's first. The wheat works. So this is going to be going to the Stone Valley Fuel Shop, which we're very, very familiar with that place. That's going to be down here on the bottom of the map, I think, right? Right there it is. We'll go ahead and tag that place so we see it. The Jake brake is moving. Yeah, we'll kind of pull through here. I don't know why, but I always come through like right there. All right, we'll hit this. The last I checked, at least in the last previous update, this was a little bit high, but looks like here we are totally fine. We'll go and get this dumped out, and we're gonna sell all of it. I don't care if this is the worst price for the wheat. We're gonna be selling every single bit of it. And there's a little bit of money right there, not bad. 80 grand extra, cool. All right, so the contract on field number, what did that say, 80? Field number 1. That's what we're looking for here. We'll go ahead and collect this. This is $40,000 extra for that. Making good money. Next is canola, and this is our only other contract. I don't think I'm gonna take any more. Probably the rest of the series. I'm not quite sure if that's realistic or not, but here we go. Where are we going? South Valley Stores. Now, where is South Valley Stores at? Found it, bottom left-hand corner. What, me driving through other people's fields? I don't care. Hey, all right, we'll pull it through, back it around, bring it in, and we'll be good. And again, right here, we're just gonna sell whatever's left. I just don't really care too much to sit around and wait. All right, unhook. God, those animations, all the hooks are super cool. We'll go ahead and dump this out, goes super fast. We'll just hang on to it. And we got an extra $120,000 on top. Collect, there we go. Of like 50. We are 1 millionaires. Again, yes. Now for the fun part. We're gonna jump in here. We're also gonna fill it up with fuel. Again, don't tell anybody I did that. Yeah. One of the things I love most about this combine harvester, it is big, it is powerful, it is loud, and it's a zero turn. Yoo-hoo! Hey! There's also a lot of, like, well, at least when there's no header attached, you can see a lot out of this thing. Once you put it up, yeah, you can't really see nothing. And I do love that sweet, sweet 31 miles per hour. All right, so, yeah, I'm just gonna harvest this field. This should kind of put us in line with where I want to be before we finish up this series, because the final kind of setup is going to be plowing all of these fields together with the exception of this one little road going into it. And that is going to be a big, big harvest. We've also got to do some grass as well. So I think what we'll do is probably get to a point where we can actually hire a worker here and then maybe get some grass done, or possibly we'll have to wait until the next episode to do the grass work. Little check-in, we are literally nailing it right now. As you can see up here, well, we've got the first section of, well, this is technically one field right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and start working on picking up the soybean straw, which of course we're going to be selling and getting money from it. We should be good to go. We're doing all right, the only thing is, with, of course, this section right here, we've done it. We got to still do that section, and then all of those are going to have to be done separately. So let's make it happen. So this is taking a whole lot longer than I thought it was going to take. I thought maybe, you know, it won't be that bad. No, this is taking a long time. So I brought in a little bit of help to possibly, well, help. I've got some of these smaller little bits of the field that I could be totally doing right now instead of sitting waiting on that big combine harvester, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. One thing I'm gonna try not to do is split these up a little bit. They are in little like kind of individual fields, so I'm gonna try and treat them like that. I don't know how well that's gonna go, but I'm gonna do my best. And we hired a little baby worker right there. And this looks like, is that really it? Hey-oh! All right, we'll just kind of boop, just like that. Maybe wait for the straw to come out. Is there even enough? There you go. All right. So now we get to figure out which of these fields is bigger. I think this one up here at the top is going to be the largest. So we will hire our worker on here, but I am still going to have to run these two headlands. We're moving along, though. We poop over here. Poop. LOL. We've got the smaller area there done, and we got this guy doing his thing there. So it's working. Everything's working great. This is a lot to do, but it's working. And the worker has been hired. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. And we've even got this guy right here. I think I could probably fire him out and then maybe, I don't do this myself. Think I could do this? We do have two little spots there left, but I think we probably knock those out fairly quickly. I will try and use a worker as much as possible, especially because it makes picking up all of the soybean straw super easy. Again, soybean straw is part of the base game on Stone Valley. Pretty cool. Honestly, the hardest part about finding with some of these fields is finding a straight line that's like a 90 or something that's going to be worker friendly. This is about as good as it's going to get for me right here. Actually, this really isn't too bad overall. So we're going to take full advantage of it. Still doing good so far, man. I've got a lot of this area picked up already. Most of it is, but we've still got one of these. Is that my tractor? It was my tractor. I need this guy. Yeah, this dude right here. Please fire the worker. Thank you. We're at 91% right now. We've gotten a bunch of soybeans, boys. I think I'm just going to let dude right there finish his own field. That way at least the runs are the same between the soybean. But I'm just going to go ahead and hit this field by myself real quick. There ain't nothing to it. I could probably do this in less than 2 passes back and forth on each side. Yeah, we're going to be okay. Told you. I went around the whole thing twice, so that did it. That did it. Yeah. So we have, what was that, 95,000 liters in here. That ain't bad at all. I'm not really sure where I'm going to put this header, but this seems like a pretty good place for now. Boop. And now to finish all of this up, we are going to have a great sale when this is all said and done. But the next episode's going to be so long. And the last bit right here, I figured I'd do it myself just to celebrate. There we go. That's it. Harvest is over. We got so much more work to do, but harvest is over. Yeah. This poor TLX though, man, it looks like I hit a dirt monster and it exploded everywhere. It's a little funny. I decided what better way to end harvest than to, not hit a cow. Do a nice little double dump. You guys know what's going on right here. Let's do right about there. Double dump, baby, let's go, let's go. Back inside the dirt cap, we're gonna go ahead and sell this stuff. This seemed to be the best price, like 6,600, something like that. We'll take a look at it real quick before we get started with the sale. And there we go, perfect. Now, how much was it giving us? I think we're over here. I don't actually remember the name of this place. Maybe this is it. Yeah, that's it, 6,588. What do we get? Huh, 2 million. You know, we could definitely buy field 1 with that amount of money. We could buy field number 17 with that amount of money. We could do whatever we want with that amount of money. We can even drive through everybody else's fields. I don't care. I'm a millionaire. Y'all get out of here. And just like that, we are done. Literally done with harvest. Now, the big question is going to be, where can we sell soybean straw? North Valley Bells, looks like it's a little bit better up there. Sell everything. Come on, what are you doing? Of course, I forgot I'm in this tractor. Yeah. Man, I drove all the way up here just to do this. God, I hate this area so much. This sucks. Come to get of it. No, get. Oh, I'm gonna put this on the roof. Come on. Yeah, that works. See how easy that was? Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Didn't cause me any trouble, problems, nothing. $326,000. Good. I wanted that. So we have $3.3 million. The question is gonna be, what are we gonna do with that amount of money? There's this really, really massive green thing in the sky, and I don't know what I did. Somehow I selected the cow barn? I don't. Untag that place. We're not dealing with that right now. We'll do that at the end of the video. Today we're gonna be starting with this. We've got the swather right here. I need to hook up. Yeah, let's go. We are gonna hit both of our grass fields over here, field 6 and field 2. Eventually, maybe today, we're gonna plow up like in between right through there, and we're just gonna make this one big field. I'm also considering spending a bunch of money because we got $3.3 million, but I don't know what to do with it, so I'm just not doing anything with it right now. I feel like that's a smart thing to do. Let's get it started. We're gonna be on field number 2 today, at least to get started off with. Turn it on, drop it down, and go. And again, I really thought that this would be out by now, but no, not yet. Hopefully it'll be out soon though. Here's something cool I just figured out. If you mow it yourself, it'll mow everything, but if you hire a worker, it won't mow the grass off the field. That's kind of neat. I will tell you, man, these are some of the easiest to drive machines. I love this thing. I've been doing a lot of testing with it on other maps as well. It is kind of difficult getting in and out of fences and things like that, but man, I tell you what, this header right here as well, this is the way to go. I know generally, unless you're doing fast mods and it'll only go 9 miles an hour, it don't matter though, dude. It is, the size of it is just perfect. And with the worker, it will basically do whatever the worker will do. You can see over here at the top of your screen, I literally went straight through that, no problems whatsoever. And now the worker is hired, which means we have some work to do with this bad boy. All right, here's what we're up to. We are gonna be getting rid of all of these little extra natural areas that are around in these extra fields. So all of these little boof areas like this, this whole area up here at the top is going to be one massive thing. So this bit right here, gone. This bit, and the bit here between field 5 and number 10, gone. This bit, well, this, I might leave this. I'm not sure quite what I want to do with that yet, but I may cut it up. And then all of that. And then we're going to make our way down in here. We're going to cut that open. And I might cut this as well, but there's a road that already goes through here. There's no roads up here. So that, that may not look quite right. Speaking of things that may not look quite right, there's also a bunch of trees in some of these other ones. So we may have something to do here. So you turn on field creation. We are good. Nice. I'm also just waiting to accidentally run over a collectible and make my tractor go 10 feet in the air. Oh boy. Up here at the end's always the most difficult part, but if you've seen my videos, you know that this ain't too awful. Just gotta go. Actually, we'll cut on some lights so we can see a little bit better. See that bit that just goes whoop, 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 straight across? There we go. We're done. Well, okay, we're kind of done. We're lined up with one part of the field, but not the other. But most of this field isn't lined up with itself. So right there's gonna be fine. The next one's gonna be right here. This one will be going in a different direction completely. We're right here, right below field 31. Right there. Now this is going to present itself as a problem. There is an easy solution, so we turn on the delete objects input, and I believe it is the end button? It's definitely the end button. There's quite a few of these around, so we just kind of got to go up and hit the button. It's kind of nice. Wait till it says tree at the bottom. Haha. Bye, tree. Show me the tree. Got it. One more? We should definitely do one more. Maybe all of them. Come on. All the trees. Oh, look at this tree. It'd be a shame if it just disappeared out of nowhere. Oh, yeah. You get to go. And you better get gone. All the trees is gone. Oh, look at this. Look at that. You see this? Have you heard about this? There's this new thing that everybody's doing called Be Gone With Ya. And another one. I'm spamming the button right now and it ain't working. There we go. There's a tree. There's a tree. Bam. I know that I'm wasting a lot of effort and time and what would also be money that I could cut these down and do things with, but oh God, I really just don't want to deal with trees and logging right now. We're gonna have to do it eventually anyway. So why not do it right now? So at least for the parts that I know I'm gonna be cutting up, it looks like we're good. All these, it looks like we're good. I'm still, I think this little field right here, this area, I think I'm gonna leave this. I don't think it's gonna be a field. I think I may do grass in here, or maybe we'll plant trees, who knows? But it just feels a little bit better not being a field. I don't know. Tell me if you think it's weird that I'm not making it a field. By the way, this is the easy depth controls, F11 or F12 now. Yeah, there you go. And we're back to it again. Let's go ahead and back up until this goes mostly straight. Not like that. Good enough for me. And then we pull forward. We just got to plow all these up, and then we're going to set a planter on it, let him do his thing. This is going to be interesting because I don't know what this is. Is this an object? I wonder if I could delete this. Nope, not getting a trigger to delete nothing. It ain't doing a thing. It looks like it's just, I don't know, decoration, perhaps? Yeah, it's definitely not being deleted by anything. So we'll just have to leave that be for now and try to make this look decent. And then here's going to be, I think what might be the most difficult part is trying to make this look cohesive across the board. So I think I'm gonna come around through there just like that, and just like so. Even though, man, I hate all these sticks just laying in the ground. I wish I could delete those, but I don't know how. And here's the last little spot that we need to hit, at least in this field. But yeah, we're gonna be combining these other fields as well. It's gonna be, what, two fields basically? So you got this whole one here. Yeah, no, this looks great. Yeah. So all of this, and then I think it's gonna connect to here. I think that's the game plan. Oh, I don't know. You know what? Let's just do it. One big field. What's better than that? Well, two big fields, but one big field. Hang on, that didn't work. I own this, right? I do own this, but there's this. Supposedly in this last update, it was made where all fields could be run together. However, well, I think it's pretty obvious these fields don't line up. And I'm not sure if this area lines up either. But you know what? We're getting ready to find out. Yeah, that works just fine. I wonder if there's just an area down in here that's just a little bit too low that just didn't work out. I guess we'll find out going through here. Yep, that's what it was. And there's some decoration on the ground. Neat. And then right up into here, we got to make sure that we don't get too close to this. Come on. Easy does it. Easy. Two more. One more. There it is. Go. All right, so here's what else I'm going to do, because this field don't line up with itself at all. So I'm going to go through here with the plow, and I'm going to hire a worker. I think pretty slow, maybe 5 miles an hour, something like that. Usually that works out. We'll kind of get this just straightened out where I'm not doing anything while I'm crazy or illegal. And then hiring a worker did not work out right there. Pull forward just a little bit. It's not working is what it's doing. It ain't doing nothing. But now it's working. So that spot right there don't want to be done. But this is working now. That's confusing. And then all we gotta do when we get down here near the end is just fire the worker real quick, just like that. Yeah. And of course we gotta line all this up as well so that we can actually make this even and straight, and that ain't working. Huh. It's almost like if there's not a part that's in the field already, it doesn't want to do it. It's so interesting, confusing. I don't know which one of those things it is, but I don't like it. Well, doing it this way worked, so yay. So now we have a mostly straight side up and down this field, all the way from the top to the bottom, with the exception of the trees at the top. We got this little spot right here. I think we gonna get him though. Here's my idea for this. Back up. Let's see if that actually works. It does work. Yes! All right, and I think that's everything that we need to hit like that. I think so, yeah. Here's something else I'm gonna do. Just so we can get the top of the field lined up with itself, because it looks like there is a section that's higher than the rest. I'm gonna start at one end, I'm gonna hire a worker, and just go from there. Now the one spot's not too far, so we will have to be slightly careful. Do we have allow create fields on? Yes, we do. Well, we do now, I guess, at least. Nice and easy, just enough, like 1, 2 spots up. Yeah, right there is just the spot spot, my dude. We'll go. No, you stupid idiot. No field found. There's so many fields right now, bro. You don't even know how many fields I got. All the fields, my dog. All right, maybe right there. Hire worker. Yeah, nice. All right, we'll let him just run this whole edge at the top. That way, our entire field is on one single edge. And there it is. We are done. A nice, beautiful straight line across the top, even though it doesn't look like it from there. Whatever, it's fine. I'm not saying I forgot this guy was over here during the entire time, but I may have forgot that I had a certain pick up a mower thing. Oops. And hit some of these little bits as well. They're just small little bits of grass, but you know what? Every little bit counts. So this is a whole other field. Oh man. I think I hit it just perfect to where the worker isn't hitting anything that I don't want him to, at least not yet. And I could actually come in here and go ahead and plow all this up together and make one big grass field and not have to worry. Yo, this is gonna be so easy. All right, let's do it, man. Let's do it. Let's put some of these fields together. It'll be pretty simple overall, very easy, merely an inconvenience. Oh boy, I'm gonna mess something up, aren't I? I'm gonna mess something up bad, and I'm not even gonna mean to do it. Oh boy. So the good thing is, at least we only have to come through here and plant grass on one part of this, but it's 100% not gonna grow at the same time as everything else. Not even a little bit. All right, turn on create fields. Well, that didn't work, did it? Maybe doing it this way will work? Yes, yes it does. Can't tell you why, but here we go, yay! We're almost faster than the mower, almost. I gotta make sure I don't plow any of this grass that we've already mowed under, because that would be very bad. This is pretty satisfying though, coming through here, just plowing it up. No big deal, just creating fields. And then right down here at the end, we're just gonna keep it nice and squared off. I'm not gonna worry about too much. Boom, boom, boom. One more little push through there. There you go. Got it. So in the meantime, we've got a lot of grass that needs to be picked up, and we've got to do a whole field's worth of fertilizing, planting, etc. Oh, that's gonna be fun. So today on Stone Valley, we are going to be maxing out the amount of animals that we could get, fertilizing a bunch of fields, and we're gonna be planting the big ones. If you don't remember, these fields are literally one now. Oh no, I'm driving through the main farm. No, slow down. Wow, that's close. And then this whole area is one field as well. Field 10, field 5, and field number 4. There is a little itty bitty sliver on field 5. I don't know, I haven't done anything with it. Just don't feel like it. And then field 3 is by itself. But what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and take this and I'm gonna just top off the sheep. Why did I have a dump trigger back there? That was confusing. I'm gonna max out the amount of sheep that we have. We've got, what, 400 out of 1,000 right now? We're just gonna buy some more adult sheep, and that's really gonna be it. 60, please? Can I have 60? There you go. There's 32 grand down so far. And I don't know how many times I had to do that, but I think that was about $300,000. All right. Dump in the grass. And of course, we got to hook up to this thing as well. Yeah, man. I totally forgot about how cool this mod was. Hey, if you guys are not using these mods, you definitely got to use these because they are just epic. All right. We'll place this down right here. Ish. Just leave it sit here. I'm checking the sheep to see how we're doing with water. They're filling up, but it's a little bit confusing because it says water's all the way up. But, oh no, it is. Water's not accepted here. Water's totally accepted there. But it's good. It's done. All right. And then whatever's left, we'll just kind of toss in here. And then slow down. I don't have good brakes. Why don't my brakes work? Oh, I think I know why my brakes don't work. We're gonna have to work on this a little bit. $12,000 to repair this thing. Goodness gracious. There you go. Well, at least it's working now, and it seems like the brakes are working. That's good. We're also gonna take this as well because I think this will hold TMR if I do the short version. There we go. Hook up. That would be a no. No, it does not. Another thing we're gonna do while we're quick is we're gonna take this guy because I don't think I repaired this either. All right. Well, I didn't have to repair it too bad. There we go. There we go. There we go. I am gonna kind of configure. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. What I want is this, the engine. We've got a pretty good engine in there right now, but I definitely want the 1100 horsepower, so that is what we're going to go with. Oh, no, there's a different engine in here that I remember. 1582. Oh, yes, please. Yeah. Start it up and get to it. It's also got a CVT transmission in it, which might be better for doing field work. It's definitely moving pretty good, much smoother. And while that's filling up with TMR, let's fill up our cow barn. So we do have some babies in here right now. Let's see, 7 months, and then we've got some 25 months. So these 7 months, we're gonna hang on to those right now. There's really, I don't know, I really just don't care. It is what it is. Let's go with, oh wait, hang on. 7 months, 25 months, so I guess the 18 month is the way to go. Let's do it. That's a lot of money gone. We're down to 1.6. I think that costs like 1.3 or 1.4 million dollars for all those cows. Oof. Full of TMR though, so that works for me just fine. We'll take this over. David did put a thing in here. So tip side back, tip side grain door. This should be beneficial, at least for us today, trying to get this in here. Oh man, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to fit this in there. Best backwards driver in Farm Sim. Come on, DJ. Yeah. Oh. We got the tip trigger all the way from out here. So we'll see. Is this gonna empty out as fast as I want it to? Fast enough. Whatever. All right. Let's take a look at the cattle real quick to see how the food's going. So TMR is going up. It's going up very quickly. That's good for us. The only other thing that we'll need to do is no water, so straw. Yeah, that's it. And I wasn't quite sure how much straw we would need, so I just went in and filled this up since we've got plenty of it and plenty of money as well. Go and dump this here. Now, I do have it set to hold 500,000 liters of straw, so half as much as the food itself. Should fill that up. Should be just fine. We should also get a ton of money. We have a 238. Yo, here's something I hadn't checked in a minute. A hot minute. How much like food stuff they have? So slurry, we're 238,000. We only got 183,000 liters of manure. This thing holds 4 million liters. Would love to take that to like the last day that we're doing this and just, just kick it. I think that'd be so funny. All right, so we're back in. We'll go ahead and take the straw. We'll dump it out back in the silo. Oh. And then I think we're going to be ready to start fertilizing. Yeah, should be good. So we're going to run 2 on this. I'm still going to run this sprayer right here, but I'm also going to just get another one of these because now we've got some pretty massive areas that need to be done up. So we need to make sure that we've got plenty of room and plenty of area and plenty of everything and plenty of repair this thing because I think it needs it. Yeah. So I think for this field, I'm gonna run just this guy right here, but we do need to go ahead and find ourselves a new sprayer. It's funny, at the beginning of everything, I spent $100,000 on one of these, or 94, and I quickly sold it back because I realized I couldn't afford it. Here we are, like 4 episodes from the very end, and I bought one for fun. Oh, that's so me. All right, all we need is one headland around this field right here, which is field number 3, and then I can hire a worker, and this dude will be good. As you can see, I've already got that other sprayer sitting there waiting. I ain't going on photo yet. Don't worry. I ain't doing nothing without you guys. Uh-oh. I don't know how I did this, but what's in there? All right. It is definitely in there. Oh, that's not good. At least it unfolds from the outside first. Yep. Yeah, we're doing good. And then line it up to wearing hire worker. Boom. Done. Now we get the big boy right here. I went with the full sprayer arm support. I don't know how long it is. I think it's 40 meters. He's having a good time, isn't he? Yeah, I think this is 40 meters. It's gonna be fun. Honestly, I don't prefer these trailed versions. I much prefer the those versions like that. But you know what? This gets the job done, and it'll get the job done quickly. And it'll be fine. I'll be okay. Wonder how the outline's gonna look after I get this done off on a single headland. Well, that's gonna be hilarious. He's looking good. Very good. Actually making my way down to the end pretty quick. Check that spread out right there. Yay! Coming around through towards the main area now on the cattle farm that we did the last time. Man, this is gonna look so cool. Just completely full of crop or whatever we decide to put in here. I also really need to figure out what in the world I'm going to put in this area. I'm still thinking Like, all right, so this is the winning idea right now. Maybe you guys will have to help me out with this. I'm thinking about planting grass or just painting grass and then putting a bunch of trees there. Yeah. No? All right, maybe we'll do something else. Now, this is going to be the real interesting task, is trying to find a spot where the worker wants to do the job. But look at that. One whole pass almost to the time that it took this dude to do the entire area. That's great. Now it's all going to come down to spot spraying-ish. Not in the same terminology that you would say. Hey, none of that was words, and that belongs to the blooper video, but I'm going to keep talking anyway. I'm going to hit all the spots that this dude decided not to hit. I'm spot spraying. Yeah. You know, it's bad when you run a single headline around the field, and that much is all that gets missed. Boy. Now is going to be hiring a worker over here. I would like the worker to, I don't know, hit most of this. So for some of it, I'm just going to run myself because there's no point to hire a worker to do some of these easy spots. However, when we get to the bigger spots, I'm going to do that. That way, when you just go back and forth, have the worker do it, be nice and easy. All right, so there's one thing that I need to do because I have noticed that this idiot right here is missing quite a bit down here at the bottom and the end, and he's also taking forever doing this. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna help him. I'm gonna hit an extra little bit here at the ends, just so maybe this idiot won't completely screw it all up. And I'm gonna try and hit as much as I can on the way up there as well. I mean, there's no point to do not as much as I would. Yeah, up. Best driver in farm sim. Actually, you know what? Instead of helping this idiot, I'm just going to let him struggle bus. I'm going to hit some of these little spots for myself. Ooh, got the little one right there. Got it. Yeah, he's missing a whole lot down here at the top. So I'm just going to do this. Yeah, this will work. I think down and back one more time. Maybe twice, but I think probably one more time. Might even hit this whole thing. All right, so we've hit this much. I'm going to make you a deal. I'm going to go up through here. And then once we get to the top, I'm going to go across because we got all this mess dude has missed. And if he ain't done with this yet, I'll hit that. All right, so I've hit this, but I don't think there's any way that we're gonna get over there before dude does. I don't know. Let's give it a try and see. I'm gonna hire a worker just to see. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit easier than I thought. Oh! Look at that! Oh! Yo! That's no way to make that better. That was incredible. You know, I feel like anything that I'm gonna do in Farming Simulator now is just gonna be so inadequate because that was incredible. All right, so here's dude right here. He's gonna do just fine, but I do think he's gonna miss a few little spots. I missed this. Oh, that's already good. All right, whatever. I do think he's gonna miss a little bit, so I'm just gonna come up behind him with this. We'll spray that, and then we're actually done with this entire bit right here. I do need to spray the grass field, so there is that. You know what? I'm gonna let him do his own thing. I'm gonna go spray the grass fields. Not saying I forgot that I can't do this yet, but we probably shouldn't. Not just yet, because I need to put down grass. Oh, yeah. Oh, I hit that. That didn't. What just looked like happened? That did not happen. We're good. This also might be just a little bit overkill for the job at hand. But you know what? I'm not sure if I'm actually known for anything other than that. So we're right on par. Put it down, drop it on, do the thing. Plant some grass through here. There you go. That's pretty easy. And now, coming through here, this is all going to be one big old field, which works best for me. There you go. We're even painting it in. Yeah. I do kind of want to get field number 1 as well, but I think if I do that, I want to do field 2, 6, 1, 16, and 7. And make this one big field. And I kind of want to make this one big field at the end of the day as well, but right now it's 2. So maybe one day we'll do that, but I don't think it's going to happen, at least in the first bit of this series. Wow, that is not straight at all. Good job, DJ. You know, I've just realized that I want more tractors. And I still want field number 1, but there's no point. We have 1 harvest left. It's going to be a fall harvest this year. There is no reason to do it. Oh, but I want another tractor. And there she is right here. So I know that a lot of you guys don't have Carl Steiger yet. So instead of using Carl Steiger on here, I'm going to use the base game one. Yes, that's right. This one, the base game one. I don't want to use the big one because there's really no point to do that. But I think this will look cool. Plus, A lot more horsepower? Maybe, actually, I don't know if we need that much horsepower. It's not that much difference. Oh boy, where did it go? Oh, it's over here. Actually kind of the perfect place for this. Where's my planter? May have forgot how slow these things are. That's definitely not something that's cool. I think it's right here. Yeah, the planter's in there, but we're gonna have to move something. Starting up a combine harvester in March? Why not? Don't hit the tractor, don't hit the tractor, don't hit the tractor. Nice. All right, here we go. Let's hook up to it, make sure we got enough seed, which we do not. By the way, we are doing a super stereotypical last harvest here on the farm. We're gonna be doing grass and oats. Oh yeah, you guys know you missed it. There's a truck on the way. Filled it up with seed. 10,000 liters of seed ain't too bad in here. Well, actually, I don't know how much filled in. You know what? Some seed went in, and that's okay. That's a good thing. I do love that this thing's not even losing any miles per hour while it's going uphill. Oh, that's so nice. Ooh, yes, sir. Oh, I love the big tractor. Let's go, let's go, let's go. All right, so we got the biggest planter that money could buy us, at least at the time, but well, still kinda. I do need to enable fast farming, or otherwise this is gonna take a long time. And we'll turn it on. Oh, that articulating tractor is driving exactly like I was worried that it would. What I will do is I'm running 2 runs around each field, and then we'll kind of let him do his thing after that. It is going to take a long time, and I mean a long time, to actually let this guy do his job. So I'm going to try and get as much of this done now as I can, but minimum, of course, we got to run these 2 headlands around the entire field. Then hire him on a worker. We're gonna do the same thing on field number 3. And with the worker hired, oh man, this thing looks good. I don't know why I didn't go with big case equipment to start with. Should just saved my money and bought this thing. Imagine being in a car on the side of the road, going the speed limit and not being able to keep up with a tractor in the field. Oh boy, this is one of the things I love about creating fields, because you're not really sure how it's gonna look until the worker or whoever goes over these spots. Speaking of spots, you missed one. Oh, it's because you look like you're, you got a mustache. That's what you got, and sunglasses. Get out of here. All right, so there is one thing I'm gonna do real quick, because it looks like this whole area is needing a little bit of a smoothing out. There is a bit of a dip going straight through the middle, and I think that's why it's missed a few things. So I'm just gonna go through here. I'm gonna zoom this in real quick, or smooth it out, and then I'm gonna do a much larger version here as well, all the way on the out. Maybe this will hit it. I hope so. Actually, I should do this to a bunch of these areas because they are gonna need it big time. Here we go. This should do it now. I don't think there's any more spots that are kind of like that. I'm also gonna hit the edges here because sometimes edges of fields can be a little bit fun or not so fun. So we'll just smooth out these while we've got it. Actually, this whole area, I'm gonna flatten that spot out, but right now these will be okay. There you go. All right. Hey, wait a minute. Dummy number 1. You missed a spot right here. What is this? Look at him lumbering about. Oh, that spot? Oh, I didn't know you wanted me to do that spot too. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I can do it for you. It's gonna cost extra, but I got it. All right, let's keep going. All right, pass number 1 is completed. We have used a total of 35-ish hundred liters of seed on all of that, which is a lot. Oh, and that was just the first pass. Here it is, right there. You can see. Not too shabby at all. It is really neat seeing these spots. I do have to hit that again, but it is really neat seeing some of these spots. That is so cool. All right, I'm gonna hit one more, and then I think from there, we're probably gonna have to break it up, at least for today. All right, so these little spots, I talked about these, they disappeared. Look at that. I guess with a cultivator or something like that, or a brush cutter possibly, but they're gone, man. Ooh, just like me. Bye. Well, I thought we were gonna be able to do a really, really nice build today with the new sheds and stuff, but well, I got cows in the way, and it's raining in the sunshine. It's kind of weird. Maybe if I take Clutch and throw him in here with the sheep, the rain will go away. Yay! Well, it worked, and I fast forwarded into May. Welcome back to Stone Valley, everybody. We are getting ready for the end of the series. It is upon us. We're making a lot of money right now off of animals as well. I don't know if you just saw that at the top right-hand corner. Our cattle made us $300,000 of milk in one single day. They're also eating a lot as well, so there is that. Fortunately for us, the sheep, not so much. Ooh, speaking of sheep, how much wool have they made us? Ooh, 67,000 liters. Yo, wool is expensive too. Look at this. $3,600 of 67,000. Oh man, so 67 times whatever that is. I don't even know how much money that is. We've also got honey, but this is growing a little bit slower. 15,000 liters in 1 year. Oof. Cows seem to be doing a good job filling up their poo pit. And the poo pit number 2 is filling up as well. It says this holds 4 million liters, but bro, we're at 522,000 right now, and it looks full. I mean, it's overflowing. How does this hold 4 million liters? You know what? Whatever. We're just gonna get to starting to build. So I've got all of these machines, all 5 of these machines. They need a new home. You can see I got some track marks through here. I think I know exactly what I want to do here. I think what I want to do is I want to put some of these sheds down. Now, unfortunately, this whole farm is red, which is great, but there's only one problem. All of the sheds that would fit, okay, this one, is not red. And unfortunately, you can't change the color either. So that puts us in a hairy little predicament. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and flatten. We're going to be flattening all of this, go into the square, and make that a hard flatten. We're going to start right here, and I'm just going to go all the way out at least towards most of this. What I need to do is get this flat first. That way we can go ahead and put down what we want, and then we can make the rest of it look nice and pretty. And I'm going all the way out to this field as well. We'll go through, and I'm going to put down some extra like trees and grass and stuff like that a little bit later on, but for now, I need to make sure all this is flat because I'm going to do not 1, but 2 of those massive sheds. Something else I'm going to do to help me out a little bit, I'm going to lay some gravel down at least right now where the edge is. You guys can see where it's come down. If I get too close to that with a building, it's going to sink. It's going to create some kind of weird thing. I don't want that to happen. So I'm going to draw out some gravel so I know exactly where that place is so I don't get close to it. There we go, perfect. Now we get to place down buildings. We know exactly which ones we're going to use. We're going to use these right here. I think they're pretty squared off already as it is. I hope, maybe. Oh boy. However we place these down, we also need to make sure I give myself enough room to do the same thing up there too. So we'll come forward just a little bit and then ba-boom! Right there. I'm also doing free build as well. That way, whenever we do the free build mode, everything is looking good. I don't know if I want to make these right beside each other or, oh man, I wonder if, oh, hang on just a second. Nah, that looks really dumb right beside each other like that. So I'm going to bring these out a little bit so at least they look like 2 different buildings and boom, just like that. There you go. And here's what it looks like from the backside again. Absolutely perfect, exactly what I wanted. Now is when the fun part comes because we got to do some painting and we got to do a little bit of leveling out here to bring it back down to trees. Oh man, it's gonna be fun. What are we working with down here? Dirt, looks like? Yeah, so we'll just start off with doing a base layer of a bunch of dirt. Now that we got that, it looks like he sprinkled in a little bit of gravel, but unfortunately, I'm not able to make that gravel look as good as he did, so I'm not even gonna try. One thing we can do is take this forest ground texture and use this right around the edge of the building. I think it'll look really good there. Plus, I'm gonna come straight out here with a fence. So this is going to be perfect for lining up that fence. Now on the backside, we can take some of this gravel that we used and put down the forest grass. We also smoothed this out way too far out here. I don't know if it lines up with this or not as far as flat ground goes, but I don't think so. Actually, there is one way to find out in there. We'll go into sculpting, keep this flat, hard as rock, come across, what about right here, roughly, yeah. And see if it lines up. Lines up pretty well, yeah. So what I'll do to kind of help myself out, I'm gonna go ahead and flatten all this out. There you go. Nice and flattened out. I'm also gonna take this soften, but we're gonna do like the lowest soften. And we'll just come along through here and give it just a little pull just on the edge right there, just so it kind of smooths it out. Doesn't look absolutely terrible because it can look bad. All right, so now we can give it a quick paint. That way it's kind of good. Here, we'll leave that open. And then we'll give it some bushes and shrubbery through here. Just kind of do a little bit of a random bits. Ooh, let's use this one. Yeah, that'll look good. Yay! All right, to final this out, I'm going to line this with trees. We're going to find some trees that look kind of like or exactly like what we're using here and place them down. We'll double check and make sure that we can get some of these put down where they're not actually interfering. But, you know, look pretty good. Ooh, that's too big. Nope, nope, nope. Where's this tree? What is this tree? Oh, no, I put a tree down. Where'd I put it? Ah, crap. Nope, that ain't going to work. That ain't gonna work at all. What are you doing here, man? I'm gonna, oh boy. All right, easy dev controls, delete objects, end view. You know that tree I was looking for? I found it, yeah! And lastly, we'll throw in some evergreens and some trees like that just to give it a little bit of, you know, woodsy character. Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I put a bush in the middle of the field. No! I think for this, what we're going to have to do is go into sculpting, I think. Level this, maybe? Oh, I don't know. That didn't work. Crap. Painting, maybe? Oh, I just made a mistake, boys. I just made a mistake. Oh, this poor field. All right, so what I was talking about with these fences. We got these fences, right? I don't think the ones that we're going to put down are going to line up very well, but I at least thought it would be nice to put something down. Just something. I think it's these. Yeah, so these actually do hook up and attach. So that's kind of nice. Might try and put it right there. I may just put it to like here and just let it disappear back into the woods. Right there. Yeah. Hey, that'll work. That looks good. And then we could do another one up here. The thing is, we got all this extra area here, and I don't know what I want to do with it. But I do feel like putting like a blank bit here, like all the way down through there, might be a good idea. Because... oh, no, wait. There's none on that side either, are there? All right. Well, maybe that's not a good idea. Scratch that. I did it anyway. I ignored what I said out loud, and I did it anyway. Let's put some trees over here. First things first, I think some bushes would probably be best to put around. I just think it would look better. Maybe some of these, yeah. Oh, that was a hiccup. Yeah, we'll leave it in. Yeah, something like that. I know it doesn't look the best, but whatever. And then we'll find some trees to put up right there that are, you know, a little shorter-ish that look pretty good. Something like, nope, don't like that tree. Like that tree. That's a nice tree. Look at that tree. Look at this tree. Look at all these trees. All right. I think at least for right now, that's not bad. We've got this whole area over here that we could do something with. And, well, I think we might do that. But we're going to have to wait and see if we've got a little bit more time. Let's put these guys in their new home. Gotta be honest. I thought it was going to look cooler than this, but I think it's just because there's not enough equipment in there. I mean, it shows the biggest sheds that Lancey Boy put down. And, I mean, the one over there looks pretty good. These are... I think these need more stuff. Oh, there you go. That does not look too bad. Of course, brought over the other semi-trucks, but that was about it. Also, I decided to do something else. Yeah, chickens, baby. Let's go. I'm going to build this area too. Why not? Let's go through here. We got the dirt. The dirt looks good. We're going to put this down where all of the eggs spawn. Now, eventually, we're going to put down one of David's pallets, so this actually won't matter too much. We also got the area right here where the food goes, so definitely need a way in for that. And of course, because everything needs a forest ground outline, we do that. I also want to make this feel like it's actually like supposed to be here. So one thing I am going to do is I'm going to go through as well and put down some just bits and pieces here in the middle of the forest. That way it actually feels like it's supposed to be in here. I also want to put like a little small tree just like right here. Yeah. Oh, it's super cool. Maybe another one right here. Boom, got it. Ooh, what if we put one like right here? Ooh, add in some little spots of meadow grass and we're done-ish. Kinda. Well, yeah, no, I guess we are just done, huh? Look at all these deer just looking around going, oh, I'm gonna hang out in the new area. No, you ain't. Get out of here. this. All right, this is pretty cool, man. This is pretty cool indeed. Global goods palette. Need the normal one right here, which will do eggs. I believe it should show up here in just a second. Maybe. Yeah, eggs. All right, here we go. What color should we go with? Unreal capacity, of course. Nitro blue? Nitro blue's not really eggs, though, is it? We could go with a brown. It's not really eggs either, though, I guess. How about we go with cream? Yeah, cream will work. There it is. And all we got to do is take this and place it there. And now, when the eggs spawn, they'll go in here. Now I just got to buy 1,000 chickens. Check in on me because I'm gonna lose it, man. All right, there you go. 3,300 times whatever that was. And let's give them some food. I don't think I've got any grain in my silos, like none. Yeah, there's none of this. We're gonna have to buy this. I guess it is what it is. I don't know, barley or wheat. Which one's cheaper right now? Looks like barley's gonna be way cheaper. So let's just buy 82,000 liters of barley. That won't be too bad. Okay, it was kind of bad, $33,000. But hey, the great thing is I could go and sell this for like 100 and whatever. So I guess it is what it is at this point. Oh, don't crash, don't crash. I did cut off some of those fences over there as well. They get in DJ's way, and DJ can't drive. So let's not worry too much about that, huh? Back it up, dump it out, and be good. I think I made it to where this will hold, I think it's 100,000 liters of crop. Yeah, 100,000. So the 82,000 we put in will be just fine. Look how happy the chickens are. Lucky's like, oh my goodness, I'm in a thing. Oh, yeah. Let's go, boys. All right, that was a little bit overboard, but I stand by what just happened. All right, so I guess we can park everything up. I think we've got everything more or less. Yeah, that was about right, wasn't it? I think we've got everything more or less about where I want it, at least for that area. Drop that off there. Good. What do you guys think? For a hidden little chicken area that was built on top of what used to be a field, not bad. Going up, could be better, of course, but could always be worse. I may put 1 or 2 trees inside of here as well. Now that we're doing this, real quick, just like some small ones, like these little trees right here, like one of those, and then maybe like a little evergreen back here, maybe in like the back corner, something like that, and then maybe like that right there. Yeah. No, that's pretty cool. And of course, you can't forget about this area. I know it still looks pretty basic, but as the equipment grows, well, maybe this area will grow as well. Well, it's kind of nice making $309,000 in milk every day. I think you could pretty much run an entire farm on that alone. But as for us, what up, Mr. Clutchy Poo? We're doing just fine, man. We're actually almost done with this series. We got this episode and one more. And that's it. No! The beans are looking pretty good. I'm going to try and do all of that in the last series, which will be nice. But we're going to come up here and I want to show you a few other things that I've done to this farm since we last saw it. So I've added a lot more trees. I added a bunch right here in the center. We're going to shut that off there. I added a bunch here in the center. And if you don't believe me, here's the above view of it. Look at all them trees. Yeah. Oop, now I'm on the ground again. I also took an area over here on the right-hand side, right in front of the big red barn. And is this dude slow-mo running right now? He's living his best life. I also made this little turnaround spot right here because all the headers and planters and stuff are in here. And this should give us a little extra room to turn around. Nice little pad or something there. Actually, you know what? I kind of want to put a fence in here. I said I wasn't going to build this episode. I promised. Oh, but I think I lied. Yeah, definitely lied. There we go, right about to there. Perfect. Yeah. See, doesn't it look like it's supposed to be here? Sure does. Dude is still running. Yay, yay, yay. I love that. Manure pit is filling up a whole lot. It's almost neck level at this point, which is dangerous. Also, the manure is starting to come out just a little bit. We got 713,000 liters in here, which ain't too bad at all. We've also got 900,000 liters of slurry. and everything else is decently pretty good. We've already got 22,000 liters of milk, which is about as much as we had all together last. Oh, there's no cows in here. That's weird. Oh, they're over there. That's right. Still doing his thing, ain't he? He's having a great time. I think we are set up for mowing today. We'll have to double check that and see, but I think we're all set up for that. And since we've got a lot of money to spend and don't really know what to do with it, I'm thinking what is better than running one case 8860? Two is the answer. I was able to get a hold of a used Challenger, so that's what I went with. So we got the case there, we got the Challenger here, and everything is going to be rocking and rolling just fine. Yes, sir! I do want to back this one up a little bit. We need to run our headlands around here so we can at least do this. So here's what I'm going to do, I think. I'm going to start over here and maybe run one headland all the way around and then kind of do the exact same thing, but in reverse. And I think we should be ready to go after that. I think that'll be good. Yeah, man. I'm weak. I grabbed the case instead. I didn't do the Challenger. Don't worry, we'll drop the Challenger here in a minute. All right, let's swap these out. I'm just gonna leave that there for now. Let's jump in the Challenger. I like this color, man. I like this color a whole lot. I am kind of considering for the next series using the, oh goodness, what is it? The Heston version? A lot of you guys had requested that. So yeah, go ahead and keep a lookout for that Heston version in the next series. But man, this thing is looking fresh. Interior looking good up top. I mean, it's as dirty as could be, but it's used. Of course it's dirty. I am still running into issues as well right here. As you can see, I can't mow that. I'm gonna have to be facing like left or right. I don't know why. If I'm going side to side, can't do it. But if I'm going top to bottom, it'll mow. I don't understand why. I do know that it's right in between both of the fields. So it's like right in here. Let's see, there's gonna be a spot for it. Well, it's not showing because it's grass. Nonetheless, I don't like it. It's a bit annoying, but I guess it is what it is. Here we go, same spot. Look at that. Just missing it. So the top of the field and the bottom of the field. Little bit annoying, but you know what? I think it'll be, it's doable. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set one worker going this way, and I'm gonna set another worker over here. They'll meet in the middle eventually, and you know what? One of them will mow it, and it'll be fine. Speaking of, it's time for it. I've already finished the bottom headland down there, so time to hire this bad boy on a worker and let him do his thing. Line it up. Good to go. Is it gonna fast farm for us as well? Yes, it is. All right, man. Go have some fun, dude. I'm gonna take this Challenger over here to the other side of the field and do the same thing. Hopefully, this will take half the time as it did the last. Because the last time it took a long time. So here's the workers doing their thing. Looking good. You can see all the headlands that have been run around this entire area. Looking pretty good, right? Well, let me show you my master plan. And I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. Actually, I know 100% we're not going to be able to make it happen now. But I want to take all of these fields. I think it's a total of 5 or 6 total. So yeah. So my 2 fields here, plus field 1, plus field 16 and field 7. Take all of these fields, plow up the areas in between, and make it one big, stupid, massive grass field. Because all of the cattle that we've got over here, which is 1,000 head of cattle, man, I love that area. It looks so good. All that area, I want to take all of this, so I've got one big old grass field. Eventually, I think it'd be really cool to own the entire map and be playing this off screen, maybe do some live streams with it, something like that. I'm not sure, but I do like plowing up all of these areas. Plus, speaking of those areas, all the way down here, we basically got the bottom quarter of the map, which is just sitting ready to be done exactly what I want to do. Plow it all up. Even this area right, well, that's water. May have to do something with that. But this whole area as well is just waiting to be one big massive field. So I think it would be kind of fun to do that. Have a couple different areas, a couple different field spots around. What do you guys think? I think it might be beneficial as well to possibly go ahead and buy some of these as well. Let's see, that one's 1.29. This was 1.3. 54 hectares as opposed to 53 hectares. Field number 1 is definitely easy to manage right now, so we'll go ahead and buy that. And I think there's potatoes in it. Yeah, that Ugh, that sucks. And now it's grass. That's weird how that happens. Man, that's just so awkward how it just like turns into grass randomly, you know? It's like, what just happened, right? Oh well, I guess we will never know. All right, how's about we have a little bit of fun? Let's load into here, yay! And let's grab a hold of, I think there's a loading wagon around here somewhere. Let's use the TLX 9000 that thinks it's a tractor. Oh, let's go through the manure. Ugh. Oh, that is just gross. Grab ourselves this because it does have a hidden trailer hitch on the back that I love. And let's hit it. Usually I'll do 3 runs with this, but this time around I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do 2. This goes way faster than we need anything else to go, and I really don't wanna miss any. So we're just gonna run 2, and anything that's in the middle that we may accidentally miss or pick up or whatever, will be okay. Man, have we already gotten 45,000? Oh, there's 50,000. Oh boy. Hey, real quick as well, now that I've picked all this stuff up, I'm gonna go into landscaping. We're gonna go into soften, and I'm gonna bring this all the way up, and I'm gonna try and get all of this area down. I don't know what was going on. I thought I went through here and did this already, but something is just so unhappy about this just whole area. So I'm gonna try and smooth it out as much as I possibly can. Hopefully we won't run into any more problems. Man, I'm trying 3 again, but it is so difficult to be able to get all of it. Oh, it's right at the edge. We're getting close. I've actually caught up to both of the mowers at this point. Had to come around side. I tell you what, man, I do love this so much. There is a loading wagon that's, well, it's not exactly like this, but it does hold a ton. It's the TARDIS XL from Omatana. If you guys are on console, definitely check that out and use the Lizard Rhaegar 90. That is from Hispano Modding. Both of those together are killer. Absolutely killer. Probably going to be doing something with both of those after the next series drops anyway. All right. Here we go. We'll take this bad boy around. Oh, kind of a little out of hand there. That's all right. We'll put it right there. Hire him on a worker. Let him be done with it. And then I'm back to work here. I've run into a problem. He's in the way. Get out of the way. All right, now it's time to see, is this guy going to do this field the way I want him to, or is he going to miss all of this? It should be able to mow it going this way. Is he going to drop it down? He does. Is it mowing it? It is. So this is good. Very, very good. That means that side to side doesn't work, but back and forth, definitely working exactly the way that I want it to. This makes me very happy. This makes me very, very happy indeed. What I want to do is pop around to this guy, because I'm going to go ahead and start working this dude on the other field. Field number 1, a big old grass field. Would it be fun to do bales on that field? No, you're absolutely right. That would suck. There's really no right or wrong way to do this. I am going to run 2 headlands around the entire field, and then we'll hire a worker. No, I don't know how that's going to go. Yes, we'll figure it out. I think I'm just going to start it here and go from there. Hire him up. Let him go. So here's a cool setup. So I did 1 headland all the way around with the exception of the bottom with 1 worker. Now, I want one of these guys to be running back and forth where I'm at right here. But once they get down here to the end, it's gonna be, well, not good. Yeah, negative things, bad things. So I'm gonna go ahead and hire 1 dude here, right about there. And then I'm gonna fire this guy before he gets a little frisky. And then that other person over there, if I can keep up with them, I'm gonna have to just fire them when they get down to the end. And I think I can catch them before we do that. And then it's literally just hire worker on both of them, let them party, let them do their thing. I'm also going to try and smooth out that big old hill in the middle of the field that always gets me every time. The workers always miss something. They always tend to miss something there. So I'm going to try and see if I can smooth it out a little bit, maybe try and get that back normal looking a little bit. Nonetheless, there you go. This worker is done. I'm going to hire him right here, and he is going to take over. Now I'm going to go back in here and see if we can get into this landscaping a little bit. We're going to go sculpting, softening, and then I'm just going to go back and forth, hoping that this smooths out. It's not gonna, but I want it to. Yeah. Almost forgot this guy. He got so close. So close. All right, put him right here. Hire him on the worker. And that is me. That is done right there. Both workers are doing exactly what they're going to do. Back and forth, over and over and over again. And that makes me happy. Okay, so center's smoothed out about as much as I can get it to, as well as it's going to be anyway. We're going to take this, start it up, turn it on, and start picking up a bunch of grass. One thing I'm realizing right now, there ain't no way I'm going to be able to finish all this today, but we're going to try. Anyway, we need to hit this because, as I mentioned, we're going to make all of these fields together. So first things first, we need to go into sculpting. I need to smooth all of this together. So all these field areas and things like that need to basically be one. I'm trying to get this as good as I possibly can. I'm worried that it's going to be bringing everything down instead of together. As you can see, it's basically doing that. But I don't know, we'll kind of run it through real slowly and see what happens. So since this is gonna take us so long, I think that's where we're gonna pack it up, at least for now. When we come back, we're gonna have this whole field done, all the grass will be picked up, and then it'll be time for this, the final oat harvest of Stone Valley. I'm convinced that some of these chickens are just doing the Naruto run. They are, right? That's exactly what they're doing. All right, how's about we jump into the very last day here on Stone Valley? We have gone from a humble little beginning farmer, brand new farmer, the new farmer. And now we have got, well, a lot. Basically the top right-hand side of the map. We got a massive grass field. We've got a huge oat field. Well, 2 oat fields. And today, the very last day on Stone Valley, we're gonna harvest it. Let's go. Of course, with a big field comes big equipment. We're gonna be using all 3 of our combine harvesters. Both of these guys, the 7150 and the XBR2, are gonna be running on the big field, and then we're gonna be running the smaller 2588 or 2855. I don't even remember what the number of it is anymore because I don't use it. We're gonna use that on the smallest field. Hopefully, that'll work just fine. And I've put myself in a bit of a predicament here with all these stupid trees. I could barely get out. Oh, we made it. We're good. I've always wondered if these cars can go under the header. Well, let's find out. Well, that would have been dangerous, huh? All right, so the 7150 is going down here on the bottom right-hand side of our massive oat field. And then at the top left-ish, that's where the XBR2 is. We do have a little bit of a problem with this one, the 2588. It is stuck behind a couple mowers, so we got to get these bad boys out of the way. There we go. That's better. Nice and out of my way. Let's get it. This right here started... Oh, it's so loud. This thing started it all right from the very beginning. It did, well, what, the first year, almost year and a half-ish, roughly, by itself. We didn't really have any other combine harvesters running. It was just this one. And it did such a good job. I was super worried about this harvester getting the job done. But man, oh man, it handled it like a champ. And since it started it all, I'm going to start with this. Ooh, so here's what we're up to. We've got 2 fields. We have field number 3, and then we've got this massive behemoth right here. We're going to start here, our normal run, 2 headlands all the way around. Probably going to run 3 down here at the bottom. Just kind of is what it is. That'll make it nice and easy. Got to make sure that straw swap is enabled, which it is, because we're going to be picking all that up and trying to sell it. I don't know if I'm going to bale it up or not. That's going to take a while. Oh, I really don't want this. This is going to be a bit. Hang tight. We got a lot of work to do. So while we're at it, I wanted to show you guys exactly how I'm running this field and exactly how I'm going to be running probably the big one above us. So as you can see, I'm kind of finished with the top run right here, and that's one. I'm going to turn around and do that again. So we've hit all of this, just like so. I'm going to run that back one time and then run it all the way back again and then hit this run right here. Once I've hit that, then we'll do the bottom 3 times, 1, 2, 3, and then we'll hit this. I'm going to hire a worker here, and then that worker will just go simply back and forth, just like that. That saves us from having to do 2 runs around the entire field. Usually that takes a little bit longer than kind of what I'm doing right here. So this would be definitely the easiest thing. If you did do that, maybe top and bottom, try and find your longest side, which would be this one, and do it there, but I'm breaking my own rules just a little bit here. It'll be fine. And once we're at the other end, we're gonna do it again. Also, I just filled up with fuel, and I made sure to go and fix the combine as well. I didn't realize we were getting a little bit lower on fuel, and there's no way we get this fill done with that a little bit. Also, yeah, I think I went pretty much the entire series without repairing anything. I would say my bad, but yeah, whatever. Oh yeah, and also the reason that I'm running 3 headlands, because this header is not the largest one on Earth. I think it's either 7 or 9 meters, something like that. It's fine, does a good job, but it's not the largest. So I want to make sure that my combine's got plenty of room to turn around. And I guess while I'm explaining everything and why I do the things that I do, we're running 1 single line on each side. Well, actually, here we'll hire the worker and he'll just go. I do this so that, number 1, I can get down to the bottom. Number 2, when the worker comes back through, no matter how much left they've got to harvest right beside us, they'll never go off the field and they'll always have plenty of room. So that's why I do that. I'm going to slow this dude down a lot just to see, is he going to go to the end or is he going to stop right before the end? Really? You did all that, but you missed that. Actual idiots, man, I'm telling you. And now, dude can do what he wants. I'm going to let him run up to the top. Actually, I'm going to reset it either to right here or right here. It's a much longer side. I think it'll work better. Yeah, bottom right. This will work just fine. And we just hire him up on a worker. And that's literally it. He'll do the field for us and we'll have a good time. I will have to cart for him because he's already 32% completed, but there's that. Now for the big boy right here. Yes, sir. The R450. I need to turn everything on, make sure we're good to go. Disable straw swath is enabled, so we're good there. On 0 for that fast farming technology here. And then we are good. Now this field is a little bit different as far as how we're going to harvest it and everything goes. Of course, the first run is just a straightaway right here. We're going to do the first set as, I think it's 1 or 2 runs around the entire field. Nice and easy. Right up to the top of the field, and this is where I've been super excited because I could just hire a worker and just let him go straight across. So much easier than having to deal with all those little pieces and all those areas where all the little doodads and cut-ins and things like that were. Nope. Now it's so much simpler. It's so much easier. Oh, I love it. Now, we say that everything's well, fine, and good, but I do know that there's a spot down here that the planter didn't want to run, fertilizer didn't want to run, nothing wanted to run it, and it's going to be right in here. I'm going to see if the harvester does it. Yeah, the harvester missed it too. Look at that. Oh, that's so weird. It's like it doesn't recognize that it's a field if you come in from the side like this. You got to go back and forth with it. I don't understand that at all, but hopefully the next map doesn't do that. So we'll take a little mid-break right here because I'm not even done yet with this. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the header and we're gonna go ahead and unfill. We're at 49% right now. This thing is pretty darn full, 49,200 liters in here. So we need to empty out some of this. Good thing is we don't even need to do any carting or anything like that because I got a silo literally right here, so we'll just dump that right in. Nice. All right, here's gonna be a fun part as well. Coming around to the natural area that we put down, I'm starting to look at all these trees going, how am I gonna be able to see in there to get to the very edge? But I think it'll be okay if I take my time and maybe have to look from this angle versus the other angle. Not too bad though. Oh yeah, and there's our little plot of dirt that I accidentally did. We're gonna have to plow that up for sure, especially if I plan on doing anything with this map later on. This is going very well. And the backside doesn't look bad either. It kind of looks like it's supposed to. I'm happy about that. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and run one more headland. I'm gonna unload at the exact same place, and then we'll meet you back down here after 2 headlands have been done. Turns out sometimes you need to do a little bit of carting, and I'm not saying I forgot, because I totally didn't forget. You could tell by the way my voice is doing right now that I didn't forget. However, if I had forgot, this is exactly what I would be going through in my head right now. We got a combine harvester down here that is about to blow. I think he's at 80-something%. It's a little bit high, so we'll try and get down here. I got this, oh, come on, go, boom, boom, boom. And we'll try and catch up to him right here. He should stop as soon as it starts to dump. And there we go. All right, I caught up to him. Thank goodness. We'll go ahead and get this bad boy filled up. And here's where the fun begins. We are all done with headlands, everything that we need to do. And now it's a lot of workers and carting. So I have kind of made this work a little bit easier for us. You can see this is how much work we've got done right now. Number 3 is doing pretty darn good right now. So I'm going to go ahead and hire this guy on a worker, and I'm going to let him go back and forth through here. Once we get to this spot, I'm going to have him jump on field number 4, that area right there. Actually, we'll jump in here together and do it well, ourselves. Do need to hit that F1 to make sure that everything's good. Enable fast farming because, yeah, I'm not farming this field at normal speed. No, thank you. Drop it down. Hire the worker. Rock and roll, baby. Let's do it. While the combine harvesters are doing their thing, I thought maybe me and you could come through and take care of a few other things that need to be done, need to be sold, etc. while we're waiting. First things first is going to be all this manure. I know we talked about it, maybe using it, yada, yada, yada. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it at all. I'm going to come in here. We're going to make it just up here in this. Oh, that's backwards driver and farm sap. Forgot the words. We're going to put it in here and make it rock and roll. I don't know if you guys know or not, but you can just pull up to the side of it and click down on the left stick and it will automatically start filling for you. It's kind of cool, and slowly but surely this whole pile will start to decrease. Now there's a whole lot in here. What is that? I don't actually know how much is in there. Well, it says 700 and some thousand, but it ain't moving. Oh boy, I think I broke it. All right, well, I'm tired of sitting here waiting on this. Manure pile, do something. It's filling up slowly, but it's filling up. Hey, I just happened to come over here at just the right time. Look at this. It is now starting to disappear, and we are really, really taking it down. It's coming in a nice little V shape down in the center. Sides are still up, so it's kind of cutting back, but now it's starting to really, really disappear. Oh, that is so cool to just sit and watch. Oh, that's super neat. And now it's cutting in from the top on the very back, going down. That's neat. You ever want to just sit and watch manure disappear? And Farming Simulator's kind of the place for it, ain't it? Let's see if we can do a little bit more carting right here with the TLX 2020. Oh, come on. Catch up to him. Catch up to him. Catch up to him. You got this, DJ. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. He got the pipe up and then took off. All right. I'm trying to get as many of these done as I possibly can. Keep an eye out for all of this. We are still doing very well. But this whole area, man, I know that this is 2 fields. Technically, I know they're not, you know, they're separated. And then they're also separated by the outside of the map, which we've also got. Doesn't make it any less annoying, though. Oh, he's gone. Well, it looks like the manure is either done or pretty close to being done. The only thing is, there was actually too much in here. So there's a whole manure stack right here in the front. We'll get that sorted. But first, we've got to drop this. We have 200,000 liters of oats in here that we've been rocking. There we go. It's going to take a while to... Oh, I am stuck in a silo. Huh. Well, that's different. All right, handy dandy manure time. We have 750,000 liters of manure in here. Oh, it looks like I hit a manure pile in this thing, and we are going to take it and go ahead and sell it at the sell all the things station. We do need to make sure, for one thing, the tip side is on grain door. If this was on back, this would go whee! And though I want that so much, maybe not today, maybe not right now. And I still think this is gonna hit, but we'll find out eventually. Anyway, money's gonna go in. Oh, here it goes. Oh, don't tell me it stopped right there. Perfect spot. And what is our grand takeaway from 750,000 liters of manure? $82,000. How appropriate. So there's one piece of equipment that I've kind of wanted this whole series, and it's this, the Case W2E. Now, we did just get another Case wheel loader, this one, but that's a little bit too big, and the price is a little bit too oof. So I kind of want to go with this. It's a little bit cheaper. I do want to figure out exactly what wheels to put on here. Oh, yup, those are the ones I want. No beacons, no defogging tracks. Yeah, we'll not worry about those. Exhaust, no chrome. I don't need this to be fresh and fancy. I just want it to be super cool. That's about it. Oh, yep. Nope. Color 5. That is pretty cool. We're also going to need to do some type of thing here. So you can see small loader, that's front loader. Wheel loader, this is a proprietary setup. So we want this. Wheel loader 2. We also want to figure out what color we're going to go with here. Could go with a black on the main. I don't know. Give me a second. There you go. That is exactly what I want. I know it's a little bit boring, but you know what? I'm happy with it. We also need to get ourselves another global palette. And we'll do a nice little light gray to match. Boom, right through there. Oh, I'm so excited about this thing. This should hook up to this just fine. Oh no, I got the wrong global palette. Crap. Well, at least it hooks up, that's good. There we go, the liquid transport, because I got a bunch of slurry that needs to be handled. I wonder if we can do this in first person. Maybe? Not terrible. I do like that this front loader, the front doesn't move around. It's just the rear that moves, so that makes me happy. We'll bring it right here, and we'll fill this up with liquid manure. Now, I don't know exactly how much we have. Where's the thing at? There, down here. It's not telling me. All right, well, that'll work. This is full already, though. Oh boy. Hey, there you go. Got a harvester out in the field, and we are doing our thing over here as well. This is going to be a slurry cell. Slurry's not accepted. Your face isn't accepted here. Slurry is definitely accepted here because it's selling. Don't feed me that. Yo, I don't know what in the world is going on with this harvester, but every time it gets down here and turns around, it's like, hey, my job's done. No, it ain't. Could be stupid. No! All right, so now this bad boy's done, and we made 21,000 on that. The issue is, this only holds 200,000 liters, and our cows have another 754,000 liters. I got an idea. So this is a really dumb idea, but I think it's going to be really cool. So I'm going to go in here. We got the global liquid transport palette. We're going to go with that Unreal. And I think I went with one of these colors. I think it was this one. All right. So I'm going to buy, let's see, there's 3 that I own, 4, and 5. Okay. The next thing is going to be to fill these up. And in order to fill these up, at least from something that has a trigger, I've got to use some type of loader. So we got to use this to fill it all up. Fortunately, doesn't take long. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they will kind of constantly do a trying to fill type of thing, so you're gonna need to be careful because they'll constantly go back and forth and you could possibly crash your game. I think I actually don't know what's going on right now. Something's going on right now. Uh-oh, it opened the cover. That didn't work. This is all right, so this may have been a bad idea. It may have been a really bad idea, but whatever. It's still gonna be funny. I think we can do this. Oh, I think we can do this. I'm also constantly saving my game just in case. I want to say that David said don't get too many of these around each other. But hey, why is this filling up in a weird way? Oh yeah, that's right, that they fill up for basically everything. So I gotta take this far enough away from. All right, you know what? My idea ain't gonna work. It just ain't gonna work. I had an idea. I thought it was gonna be cool. It's not cool. It ain't gonna work. But this is filling up, so that's cool. So the original idea was to get one of the versatile trailers or something similar to that and put a bunch of these on it and do just one big carting job all at once. I thought, yeah, how cool would that be? That would be super easy as well. But no. I'm not sure that would be a good idea. Because all of these would just start filling into each other, and I think eventually, if I remember right, David was saying something about don't get 3 of them beside each other. Like 2 is okay, but when you start to get 3 around each other, you get problems. And I don't want problems. Also, I do love this wheel loader. Oh, it's perfect. And the fact that you can put this little cover on them, I think that's super cool. We got a refuel. already, man. All right, well, let's go in here. Let's fill it up with diesel. Let's hit that. Also, while we're here, since we've got this whole little area, I'm going to go and try and hit this. Usually going straight on like this, it works. And it does look like that's working just fine. Hiring a worker, you may run into a few issues doing it this way, but this seems to work. Coming through here with the pickup, it'll be fine. Whatever. It is whatever it is. I'm also going to hire this worker, I think on the bottom. I don't think we need to run 3 harvesters on this field to get it done. I think running the 2 that we've got right now, I mean, the other guy's way up here. Look, there's only that much left. And in the same amount of time, he's probably going to have a hard time doing this bottom. He's going to be spending more time turning around than he is harvesting. So I think that's the dealio here. We'll hire him up. It should be fine. Heading back down for our next little bit. And I'm going to put these right beside each other like this because they're both full. But this needs to be deleted. That needs to be sold. And I'm just going to take both these and push them into the trigger. And I'm hoping that they'll sell. Yeah, it is showing that they're selling. The money's going up twice as fast as it was, so hopefully they're not trying to refill each other. That is something I've seen, but the money's going up, so something is selling at least. And you know what? For a first-person vehicle, this ain't too bad. Not too bad at all. We're going to go and get rid of this too. There ain't no reason to keep that. We'll hop back in here, double check, make sure we know where we're going. Look at that. Hey. All right, this is where it's going to get really tricky. I'm going to put a third one in here, and I'm going to see if this works. All right, it is going down. Money's going up even faster now. Slowly, that's going down. These are going down. One of those is going down. This one's staying where it is. Why is that the case? Oh, it's so confusing. All right, well, oh yeah, I need to hang out because I am going to save one of these. And now time to go karting once more. This is going to be one of the last times that we have to come out here. The smaller combine, the 92588, man, I don't know what it's called. Oh, this is uncomfortable. David has said that the duals with this, they're a little bouncy. They're a little bit more stiff so that you can put a lot of weight on the back, but yeah. Oh, boop, got it. Let's jump in here real quick. We do need to turn this on. There we go. We'll pop that up. Oh, I am stuck in the combine. Man, I would love to not be stuck in the Yep, we're good. All is good. All right, so 8,800. That is all for there. I've been told there's a wild 450 around here somewhere. There it is, right in the middle of the field. This has got to get done quickly. He's backing up, doing a good job. Oh, it's deer and birds in the same place. That's kind of cool. All right, go. All right, there we go. All right, this guy's very happy because he had probably 90,000 liters in there, something like that. Definitely too much. Oh, and I just saw $62,000 in harvest income from all the slurry. That's cool. I'm gonna hit a jump. Yeah. Perfect. Ooh. Stood it up. Nice. All right, so now we got to get one of these. Got that. And now I need to get rid of these other 2. There's 1 and there's 2. Okay. So now we've got a single liquid pallet. We're good to go. We've got a bulk pallet up here, which we could probably get rid of. I think we'll be all right. Nice little release over here for the 7150. He was almost full as well, just hit that 80%. And dropping off some oats one more time. I haven't even looked to see what we've got so far. So we're at 476,000 liters right now. As far as pricing goes, it looks like Grain Mill might, no. Greenrich Valley? Yeah, that is going to be our spot right there. Tag the place. Where is Greenrich Valley at? Right in the middle. That was the first sell point that we ever used on this series. And if that's the last sell point that I used on the series, oh, how cool would that be? So fitting. Oh no, we had an escape crop right here. I didn't even realize this till it was too late, but the combine harvester totally missed this section right here. I'm just gonna hit it. I don't even think this is gonna be a couple hundred liters. Yeah, there's 130 liters there. We might get lucky and get 200 total here. Yeah, let's find out. Will we have 200 total? Nope. 171. There we go. All right. Now fill 3 is completely finished. Here's another guy done with his work. The 450 completely finished. Actually, there's a little spot down there. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down to the bottom and help him out. We'll get this done quick. And that's it. That is everything. No more yellow sitting around waiting on us. There's a couple little bits down at the bottom, but I ain't gonna worry too much about that. What we've got, it's done, man. It is all done. But our work right now still isn't finished yet. We still got to pick up all of the straw, which is gonna take some time. A lot of time. Ooh, look at this. Boop, 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 boop. Got it. Is there any straw gonna come out? Gotta be careful here. Whatever. And why not do something completely idiotic and drive straight through the manure pit? Right up. Yay! I'm also gonna do this. I don't think this is a good idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There's the straw. Of course, it got nervous and piddled everywhere. I'm gonna try to again. Knock it off, dude. Quit tiddling everywhere. I'm gonna try and do like this triple dump kind of thing. It is elusive. It is very elusive. But I think we can make this happen. All right, one last thing right there, and we'll drive through this again just because that was fun. Yay! And then we'll back this up, and we'll do the elusive triple dump. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about, boys. Yay! And just like that, our total number is 703,248. So we will do one cell of that, but we are going to hold that off till very last. All right, time to do it to it. We have a whole bunch of straw set up, ready to go. Fortunately for us, at least this first field's going to be fairly simple and easy. But, well, these next fields, maybe not so much. Either way, we're going to kick it. We're going to pick it all up. We'll see how we do. Well, this is it right here, man. 4.5 million liters of straw. Goodness gracious, that's too much straw. Where are we selling it, DJ? Well, let me tell you, I don't actually know. JK, I do know. We're going to North Valley Bales yet again, like always. I'm so happy. This is the last time that I have to come in here. It's so tight. Man, it's great for like a big old place, but oof. It is very difficult to get anything other than like this semi-truck and this trailer in here. This is about as big as you can get. All right. Straw money. Tell me, what do we got? What do we got? How much money do you want to give me? Ooh, that's a lot. That money went up really quick. 685,000. Nice. Of course, I got stuck on the way out. It had to get me one more time. All right, last up, we are going to be taking a couple things and selling it. So I'm going to need to go ahead and unstrap this because I'm actually going to be utilizing the pallets that are already around. Eggs, for example, from the chickens, they don't really matter too much to me. Gotta be honest with you. We just put them in like a day ago in game. Yeah, no, I'm good. But here, now this could be useful. We're gonna go ahead and take all of the wool that is in here, and it's a lot, 108,000 liters. We don't need the Kubota because I could literally pick this up by hand, but I mean, what's one more time trying to do things the right way here, because the next series, oof, is gonna be rough. Nice and official. And we are up at the top of the map, and we're gonna go ahead and take this right here, and it is selling. The money is going up. Yes, sir. Tell me how much money I'm gonna be making. And the magic number is $396,000. Oi! All right. Not that I'm feeling lazy, but we're just gonna do this the easy way from now on. We're just gonna pick it up and do like that. And you can too, because that the pallet literally weighs nothing. Pick it up, all platforms, pretty sweet. Last little dealio is going to be honey. Now the honey that we got over here, we haven't made a lot of money on this whatsoever. It's been almost a year in game since we started doing this. Oh yeah, forgot, you gotta reset the trigger. There you go. We've only got 19,000 liters, so I don't know if honey got nerfed or what, but it ain't working the way I thought it was gonna be working. Speaking of, where is it? All right, honey sale's gonna be at the fast food restaurant, which is actually right back here behind Garrison's. Should be nice and easy right about here. Yeah, there we go. And the honey is going down, and that money is going up super fast. Yo, How much money does honey make? I didn't even pay attention. 3%, 2%, 1%? Oh my goodness. 65 grand for that. Oop. And back to it, and we'll go ahead and put this right there. Ready for more honey. For the last sale, we're gonna have to use this, the big ol' Phoenix! Oh, it's so loud and just obnoxious, and it's a little bit dirty right now, but this is gonna be what I'm gonna use for the final crop sale of Stone Valley. Boys and girls, we are already done. There you go, 703,000 liters of oats. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And here it is. All of it for all the marbles. I don't even know how much money we're getting right now for oats. Decent amount, $3,400 per 1,000 liters. I think we have a few in here. I don't know if you guys remember, but right here we made, I think it was like $400 and some thousand the very first episode that we did this. Why is it dumping through the... no! Am I gonna have to sit here through the whole thing? Oh, you know what? I give up. Of course we would almost end just like that. Please let me decide. Yep, grain door. There you go, tip side back. We have 453,000 liters of income from that. So 453. Actually, was that how much money we made at the very first episode? Yo, it could have been. It very well could have been. So, about 2,380,000. Not terrible. Currently, we've got $3.9 million in the bank. That's a pretty good way to end. And there you go. We went from a poor new farmer for the first time in his life, been a farmer, to, well, having pretty much everything we could want and becoming a millionaire in about 3 years in game. That was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this, and stay tuned for the next one. Well, guys, that is it. That is the end of the last series from Stone Valley. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily farming simulator videos or fun Let's Play series like this here on the channel. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.